Hi, Katie. Oh gosh, pardon me. Sorry. Hi, Katie. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Are you all excited to see who the special guest is today? Hi, hello. And Amelia's here too. But yeah, I thought today because I would have this particular special guest on because he's not been getting as much as attention as he'd like, and he's been feeling a little bit ignored as well. Oh, Mimi let me know that I was streaming. Oh, thank you, Amelia. But yeah. There's no like pressure to come to my streams, but at the same time, it's nice to have you. And I was actually going to take this guest out for a little treat yesterday, but I ended up not being able to, and I rather regretted not being able to take him out. So I thought I'd have him as a special guest on my stream today. From the looks of things, he's just getting comfy. He's thinking about having a lie down. Does anyone want to have a guess at who my guest might be? Is it? Maybe. Shall we see if you were right? There he is! I gave him a blanket, but he's trying to burrow into it. You've got a bed right behind you, sir. But yeah, there is a new channel points redeem specifically for giving him treats. But there's also an extra special treat you can give if you give 50 bits, okay? How is Kiki doing? She's actually at the vet at the minute, so I thought I would take this opportunity to spoil Hoagie. Bombit is first! His patterning is beautiful. Yeah, he gets that a lot. We have a lot of like small children stopping us in the street asking if they can pet the tiger, that sort of thing. Gravy bone for Hoagie! Alright, this is what we've got. Tasty treats, gravy bites. It was nice to hear that Kiki is adapting. Oh, Hoagie, what's this? Alright, this is from Amelia, okay? Sneef, sneef. Yes! What a good boy! You can't see him eating it, but... But I've also got some hot chocolate in one of my favorite mugs, my Oakland mug, and I got some ginger biscuits as well, because you had the box and was like, he looks strong. Tread, treat. Wait, what? Where are you off to, Hoax? Is that a pumpkin spice latte? It is Svenbuck's coffee. There, can you see it? Where's Sven? Good question. No, don't apologize for admiring my pet. Oh, we adding an asset to my model. No, you know what we should add? We should add the party hat. I have a party hat, and it's a party just for me. It's my party, and I get to decide what asset we put. Oh, add the liquors. Yeah, sure. Right, okay, well... wait. If I type snack in... Snack lobster, there we go. Lobsters, salted licorice. Sorry, Tarek, I'll have to move you along. Yeah, there we go. This is turning out to be quite the party, huh? You have licorice at home. The licorice at home is actually just like black plastic. Oh. Sorry, I'm sipping my hot chocolate and it made my model go small. But look at him, he's so comfy. Oh, maybe you and Ali were meant to be together then. You both like salmiakki, huh? Oh. It's shaped like cats. Oh, cute. Oh, and Bompit's giving us some wiggles. Oh, look at all these wiggles in chat. I gave him a proper bed. I brought his actual dog bed in here so that he'd lie on it, and he's lying on the Darth Vader blanket instead. Yeah, I got some ginger biscuits as well, because my older brother did a little reading at this Christmas event. He read a poem, and he read so beautifully, and everyone in the audience really loved how he read. And so they gave him this big tin of ginger biscuits. And he can't eat them all by himself. There's a lot of biscuits in there. They're very thin and they've got a lovely crunch to them. Do you see how thin they are? Thin. And dipping them in the hot chocolate's quite nice as well. But yeah, sorry, I shouldn't speak with my mouth full. How's everyone doing in terms of like, Christmassy stuff? You would buy them? I mean, yeah, they've got a lovely crunch. And I just love the gingery flavor as well. But yeah, I did all my Christmas shopping yesterday. And in the UK, we don't allow dogs in shops. I know that in Germany, when I went to Germany, they seem to just allow dogs in shops. You're deciding what to surprise yourself with. Ooh. Oh, is that my brother coming home? Yeah, the only reason I'm here right now and not at the vets with Kiki is because, my dad didn't want, my older brother to arrive home to find the house empty. But it meant that I could stream with you guys! And I don't actually remember the last time I did, like, a just chatting stream. And I've always been a little bit anxious to do them in case I, like, run out of stuff to talk about and then chat ends up being dead and then I'm just, like... I'm just standing here. Well, sitting. Bro, I am just sitting here. But I did my Christmas shopping yesterday, and I bought everything I needed for my family and our friend. Standing here! Oh, if you and Babu are here, you can always be cute if chat goes dead. Oh, you'll be most welcome to do that, by the way. I think you're both brilliant. But yeah, I'm not sure what Sven is up to right now, because I think they would receive two, like, pings, like one from my server and one from theirs, because they've set up a thing on their going live channel so that whenever I go live, it's an at everyone. That's so kind to say. Well, I mean it, okay? Local Sven is a pup. Yeah, yeah. We're the badass girlies with pumpkin partners, aren't we? Sorry, my hot chocolate's going cold and I'm trying to drink it. But every time I drink, it makes my model tiny. Oh. I suppose they are here. They're. Let's take a sip. Nom 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 nom. Sven didn't get a latte. No, I don't want to be a latte. No. Being a latte is fine, actually. I don't care anymore. I've got one biscuit left. And then maybe I'll have to go and get some other biscuits, but at the same time I don't want to get up because I don't want to, like, dox myself. But I do have all the sausages inside the Gravy Bones box. So if anyone wants to donate 50 bits and give him a sausage. You were gonna redeem and add the small Sven to my shoulder? Well, you can still do that if you want. But it does mean I might have to... He woke when I should have... I know. He's so sweet when he's sleeping. Oh, cooldown. Well, yeah, that's on for a reason. And you know why. You know why. Yes, yes. My sister in Christ, you made the cooldown. But Hoagie, I think, does just want to sort of be where the people are. I think a lot of the reason when he, like, barks whilst I'm streaming is because he'll be, like, alone downstairs and he'll want to be with... Oh! Did I see a little pumpkin appear just now? Someone late to the anniversary celebrations? You said it after an hour out of frustration. Where's my little pumpkin? Oh, if you get that cooldown, it will be a lobcore thing. They're not coming back down! Oh, there they are. Pump Cussy got me like... Are people gonna be fighting over the asset redeem? The pumpkin, can they get much higher? Never mind, latte Sven right now. Sven, I was just sipping on your straw right now. Yum 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 yum. Hola. I'm here right now with Hoagie Dogie. There's a special phrase. Oh no. Hang on, where's my... Right. I did this to myself. But yeah, there is a channel points redeem to give Hoagie a gravy bone. I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna have Demon's violation for sipping on a drink. This is... Ugh. I can't believe this. You have that clipped, don't you? It sure would suck if someone were to clip this. Wait, that's... Okay, pun retroactively intended, I've decided. It would really suck if someone were to clip this right now. Sven Squeak is very good, I will agree. Alright. What are we adding, Bumpet? Which lobcore thing? Right, okay, we type gift in. Your son! Which lobcore gift? Bumpet? Butterflies, you got it, boss. It's on my back. There we go. When I see Graha, hug my boy. He is very sweet looking, to be fair, even though I know next to nothing about Final Fantasy XIV. I'm also quite proud of Sven's emotes. I got a big emote order from my long lost cousin, let me tell you. You got free Letitia added. Free Letitia asset added once. Yeah, I think I mostly just wanted to show them off because, I mean, I made them very recently, to be fair. And they are available to download on my Ko-fi if you would like to accessorize your VTuber model with your favorite lobotomy gifts. I'm happy you liked it. I do think Letitia's gift is one of the cutest ones, and also it sounds like she's one of the more popular abnormalities as well. Oh, when I was out yesterday, after I'd finished my Christmas shopping, I went to the art club that's held in a certain pub in my city, and there were a lot of people there who I'd hitherto like only spoken to before on Discord, and two of the people there were like game developers. Oh, you checked your annual recap? Tell me more. Letitia is love. Letitia is life. I will not become a rainbow spider. You used that emote 1,430 times? That's crazy. I love that for you, though. Oh, the other way around? So, as in, people used it that many times? Oh, the laughed one. The laugh one. Okay, right. Well, I'm glad you're using my emotes. That makes me so happy. And, there's a VTuber named Meat Puppy? We gotta get them to play. We gotta get them to play Lobotomy Corporation and then get nothing there. We gotta get them to do that. Meat Puppy, if you're watching this, collab with us, please. I don't even know who you are, but yeah. So I also got my Twitch recap. You think Meat is sleeping at the moment? Yeah, time zones. He lives in Brazil. You are already following? Maybe they were called something different before and they had a rebrand. But I got my Twitch recap yesterday, and I was so excited to see that I'm in like the top 4% of art streamers, which is crazy to me because like I don't feel like a very big streamer. And I don't know, like recently I was a little bit worried about my art streams just because I thought they weren't doing as well, but apparently they're fine. And they're the thing that people know me for, which is great. A nice ASMR playlist. No, I know that playlist. I know that playlist. But yeah, I'll have to drop Meat Puppy a follow. Oh, I scrolled up and it made me bigger. My me has got bigger. Oh, you better not autoplay. You better not autoplay. Oh, about to be the 250th follower. Watch out. Huge. Congrats, Meat Puppy, on your 250 followers. I'd like to thank me. I can't. Okay, there we go. I was like, I can't make myself smaller, but there we go. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but I did just glitch out. I became a hypercube. But you are back from being sus. You were being sus? Meat Puppy. Meat Puppy is Sven's name for nothing there. But apparently it is also the name of a VTuber from Brazil. And I am so happy about this information. Oh, they're a friend of yours? That's so cool. You got responses on your sus Twitter. You have a sus Twitter? Is that different to your regular Twitter? No, my sleep ASMR playlist is local Sven late night stream Barotrauma. Actually, I did actually fall asleep to the sound of Sven's voice, and it was really nice. I liked it. Sven, if you're watching, I know you're here. I know you're here. I know what you are. Yeah, I am looking forward to more of your late streams. Oh, it's very different, and you have a different OC for it? Ooh, that's exciting. But yeah, I can sort of understand why, assuming I am picking up what you're putting down, I can see why people do keep that stuff separate. Calmly calling every living sea creature a bitch whilst I swing a saber at them. No, it was really nice. But yeah, I went to art club in my city yesterday, and there was a new person there, and she also brought her greyhound with her, and her greyhound was called Moss, and he was beautiful. He's a lot bigger than Kiki and Hoagie, actually. Like, he's a big boy. Moss is a big boy. And I was going to bring Hoagie with me to art club because it's hosted in a dog-friendly place. And I wanted him to meet Moss. Gravy bone for Hoagie! Gravy bone for Hoagie! Oh! What's this? Oh, that's a sausage. Gravy bone. Let's give Hoagster another treat. Yes! Behold. Crunch. Isn't he a good boy? I don't know if you can hear like his crunch sounds, but that's also good ASMR. He is so gentle. Meanwhile, Kiki will take your entire hand off. Although once I did let him outside to go in the garden, and he went and did a wee, and then he came rushing back inside really quickly when he heard me getting the crunchies, which are a different type of treat that we have. And he ran back inside, saw that I was holding the crunchie in my hand, and then he just tore it right off. Well, he didn't tear my hand off, but look at his nose! This was my treat! You had it! Don't you remember? The long snoot. I know. Oh, maybe I should do a channel point redeem for petting him as well, but I suppose he's not always within arm's length. He's got a neck like a tree trunk. He looks so sad that he doesn't have a treat. Oh, he's sniffing the box. You're getting a lovely view of his neck. But yeah, Hoagie, you'll get another treat when people donate, okay? Come on, chat, he's so sad. He needs more treats. Now, as far as I'm aware, the redeem for the treats doesn't actually have a cooldown, but... Oh, are you seeing this banging booty? Are you seeing this badonka chonk right now? That's right, get comfy. Yeah, are you seeing how thick and plush my carpet is? Can you see the claw marks? 75 bits! Oh, is it time for a sausage, sir? You've been dog sitting for 3 days, you know, fake treat sadness when you see it. What's this, Hoags? Oh, it's a sausage. Oh, we're adding an asset to my model. What asset? Do you want another gift? What's it gonna be? Gotta be the granny glasses. You got it. There we go. The doggos that Ali has been dog sitting are cuties. Really? You gotta tell me more. Will this man ever be comfortable? You lost your Paint 3D mouse glasses? I mean, I might be able to like extract them from a screenshot or something, maybe. I don't know, but they'd be even worse quality, maybe. Come on, Mr. Man, get comfy, that's the way. Yes. The monsters and you get tired of them in the cat house for 3 days. He's speed! He do. Well, I've been dog sitting for my neighbor's dogs as well. They're two Labradors, and one of them is a bit older than the other. And the puppy, well, she's not really a puppy anymore, but she's still quite small. They think she might get wider with age, but oh yes, show me. But there were lots of dogs at Art Club yesterday. So there was Moss the Greyhound, and there was a terrier thing called Jojo, and one of the regular dogs who's sort of like the unofficial mascot. He's called Trotsky, and he's a Cavalier King Charles. Dog always pupper, Lumi's still puppy. Oh yeah. Hoogie's 10 years old and he's still a puppy. So yeah, don't worry about it. So yeah, it was Lumi, Jojo, and Moss. I don't think there were any others this week, but there have been other dogs who've been known to stop by. I did bring Kiki and Hoagie to Art Club on one occasion, and they had a bit of a difficult time settling because it's a bit of a small space and they don't like lying on hard floors because they're so skinny. Okay, let's see. Cute pet pics. Oh, that cat is so smooth looking. Oh, is that like a beagle? Oh, it's so cute. And the other cat looks so fluffy, like the epitome of fluffiness, and then they've got like a really smooth cat just to like balance each other out. That's so funny. I did see a photo of a tortoiseshell cat this morning, and it had like chewed through these big packets of like condoms. And I just looked at the picture and my first thought was, May, no. Gordon is such a good old man beagle name, actually. That's probably like chef's kiss. Rocket is the white cat and he has resting bitch face and I love it. This is excellent news. This is what I love to hear. Genuinely. But the two dogs that I dog sit, Ninja and Agatha, they are so bouncy, but they're also extremely well behaved. Like, they have all of these treats and stuff that are like kept within the snoot radius, and I'm like, how are you doing this? How are you doing? Sorry, the music stopped. I'll stick it on loop. There we go. Rue is the half Siamese that refuses to leave upstairs. That's fair. And I was also going to cat sit for a friend of mine, and she's got two boys called Sebi and Louie. Bonbon is the tiny jerk dog. Is that the breed name? But yeah, I was going to look after Sebi and Louie again, but then Kiki ended up in the vet hospital, so that ended up not happening. Happy affiliate anniversary thing. Hi, Lord Fish Dude. Welcome. yeah, it's been lovely so far. Um, it's just been me and Hoagie Dogie. Hi and goodbye. Oh, okay. I mean, I know you like to stop in very quickly, but I was hoping it wouldn't be that over that quickly, you know? Right, sorry, I'm trying to make myself bigger, but I'm covered in so many acids at the minute. Right, there we go. But yeah, we got Hoagie, and we got some treats that you can redeem channel points to give him. Log. Yeah, I've got him an actual bed over there. I got him an actual bed, but he wants to sit on the blanket instead. They don't know what breed she is. She's just jealousy and violence in tiny dog form. Yeah, my brother and I have had to look after a dog that's kind of like that, only we do know what breed she is. She is a Pouchon, and she's possessed by Satan, and she's evil. Pizza time? Pizza time. I wish it was pizza time for me, but it's only Wednesday, and Friday night is pizza night. But yeah, I do notice that smaller dogs tend to not have tend to not be as well behaved, I suppose. But I think a lot of it might just be to do with people picking up the dog instead of actually trying to correct the challenging behavior, because they just pick up the dog and say, sorry about him, he's fucking insane. Basically. 10 a.m. pizza? A breakfast pizza? I don't like the idea of a breakfast pizza, because for one, I'm not huge on the idea of like, because I've seen lots of pictures of like quote unquote breakfast pizzas, and then it's like a pizza with like an egg and baked beans on it. Friday is pizza night, and every day is pizza time if you can't have enough pizza, of course. Unfortunately, I am lactose intolerant, but I do make my own pizza and put vegan cheese on it, and that's fine. Oh, hello, Harkios, by the way. I saw you come in and just pop a little bomb and make your character fly up. You would have a normal pizza at breakfast, something veg in front. That does sound nice. That does sound nice. Oh yeah, your cat moved to live with your nana, and I'm glad she's doing better from having him around as well. It looks like the dog is eating the sweater. You know, he's sleeping and he's got a blanket. I put his actual bed in here, but he doesn't want to sleep on it. He'd rather have the blanket. But the carpet that I have in here is quite plush looking. Like, I don't know if the bitrate's good enough for you to see it, but there are like claw marks in the floor just because of how high pile it is. Yeah. He do be looking like Nom Nom the blanket. Well, if you give me some channel points, you could have a Nom Nom on something else. Or even if you gave me some bitties, we could give him a sausage. The carpet is plush bed. I like the way you think. I like the way you think. His eyes do just light up. Like, he could be sleeping, and he probably will fall back asleep almost instantly. Because, Kiki was... Oh, gravy bone for Hoagie! Gravy bone for Hoagie! Gravy bone for Hoagie! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! If you could, you would. I did wonder if, like, 1,000 channel points was too high. Oh, bless you. But at the same time, I didn't want people to be feeding him all the time. And also, sausages are a bit more of a high-value treat, so I thought I'd make them cost bits instead. I also wish I could live like Doggo and Kato. Ah, a Nom Nom? For me? Ah! He is like that, to be honest. Like, even if stuff isn't for him, he's like, it's for me. I've been ever so good. My behavior has been most agreeable. Oh, what are you doing, sir? Oh, wait, it's... this... Where are you going? Nice puppy dog. Yeah, he's an old man. He's like 10 years old, but... he's making himself comfy. There is a bed there, you know. You could lie on the bed. Your girlfriend has the same breed? Oh, well, this man's a greyhound. And we have another one, but she's at the vet's right now because she very recently has 3 legs. So she's still getting used to that, and they're just making sure like the surgery site isn't like infected or anything. Oh, yes, he's comfy. Well, with greyhounds, because they have very little like fur or fat or anything, like a lot of the time they're just skin and bone, they get pressure sores more easily. So it's actually really important that you give them like soft, comfortable bedding, because otherwise they can like hurt themselves from lying on hard floor for too long. Or like if they lie on hard floors like regularly. So that's why it's important to have comfy beds. The bap onto the blanket. Yeah, I thought about putting his pajamas on, but I thought he might overheat. I know. Yeah, he doesn't care that there's a bed. I think he just genuinely prefers the blanket. We do have a bed downstairs for Kiki that we had to fix up properly. Just to make sure that like she wouldn't hurt herself on it, and we've like taped a duvet to like all the surrounding furniture and stuff, so she really won't hurt herself on it. If I hide under blankie, the people can't see me. Oh, he's not shy. He's not shy at all. Yep, that's him. I photoshopped the crying cat eyes onto him, so he's crying in that one. Vespa, hello! Welcome, welcome! We're just doing some, just chatting, and we've got the doggy, and there's a channel points redeem for tasty treats. You're melting from fever? Oh no! Poor Vespa, I'm so sorry. I'm sending get better soon energy. And thank you for congratulating me. I don't actually remember when I started streaming, because I streamed like on and off for so long. Like both on here and on Picato. Amelia, you disrupted the square. Oh well. Vespa, go be unsick. It's time for you to go yeet ledeet. I'm glad you're proud of me. It's been a full year of me being able to make money off this. Sways unsteadily. Oh my goodness, go and sit down. Find somewhere comfy. Bye! Goodbye, Lord Fish Dude. Good luck on your yeet. But yeah, we've just been talking about all sorts of things that are reflecting on how things have been going in my life, and talking about assets and doggies and what the dog's been up to. But yeah, he's been experiencing like a severe lack of attention recently, because Kiki's only got 3 legs and she needs a lot of sort of round the clock care. And so he's feeling hard done by because she's getting all the attention and he's not. So I thought today, because it's a special day and I didn't get to spoil him yesterday, I will spoil him today, and you all can spoil him too. I think he would have probably liked it more at Art Club, when he would have been surrounded by actual people and got to meet another greyhound as well, but this is the best I can do for now. I will probably try and take him to Art Club again in the new year. And maybe if Kiki is feeling better, I can bring her too and she can get some fuss from all of the people there. And yeah, I want to like see everybody there more because I don't get to go as much as I'd like. But going outside is expensive. Public transport is expensive. The Freya monster? Is that me? Am I a monster? But yeah, I don't usually let the dogs in my room because this is usually like May's. The abominable Freud. Is this how you see me? Okay, well I know you're like a wasp witch. Oh, my cursed model. Yeah, maybe. And I mean, yeah, sometimes being a magical girl isn't all it's cracked up to be. That's all I can say. Join your Discord? Uh, sure. Let me, like... Right, if I go on your Twitch, there'll be a link to it there, right? Yeah, lie down, for goodness sake! Okay, Omnivespa. Oh, it says, it can say when your account was created, but, I don't think mine will have been, that special a day, because I didn't make my account. I love your header, by the way! Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. About... Oh, you can DM me it. Oh, you have a link tree. Awesome. No, on Twitch. I just opened up your Twitch, thing via OBS. But yeah, I'll join your Discord. But yeah, Amelia, if you could DM it to me, that would be wonderful. June 7th of June 2012. You can send the full version. Oh, that would be awesome too. Yes, I actually joined a Secret Santa thing, in another friend's server, because I don't actually have a whole lot of art of my character that wasn't done by me, so I thought it would be nice to get like something of me done. Your body needs lurky mode. Yeah, go lie down. Suki! Suki, we're gonna give you gravy bone for Hergy! You used up all your best energy. Well, I'm sure Sven can send you some Svenergy. Right, we've got a gravy bone out the gravy box. There are sausages in here too. If you have bits, you can donate for a sausage. There we go. Good boy, Hoagie. What? Where is Worm? Where is Worm? I don't have a worm, I have a dog. Oh yeah, he got up, so he's gonna have to fix the blanket again. Oh, you seen this big stretch? Oh, look! This was my treat! You had it already, big boy. Oh, tasty glove though. Wormy puppy. Oh, you just bit my thumb! Hoagie bit me. And that really hurt, Hoagie. And it's still hurting. Alright, get comfy, mister. Yes, this is what the people want to see. The girl I sent a photo of? Huh? Worm? Is this in my DMs with you? Dookie? You're not getting me mixed up with someone else, are you? Worm? the hoagie technique. I think people tend to have an easier time with beds. He's comfy now. Good boy. Love you too, Vespa. For goodness sake, please lie down. Alright, resume worm talk. I don't know what you're talking about, Suki. When did I send you a worm? I can't find anything in my DMs that relates to a worm. Are you sure you're not getting me mixed up with someone else? Oh, surgery puppy. Oh, right. Kiki. Kiki. Yeah, she is a worm. Sorry. Yeah, she's not here right now. She's actually at the vet's. She's having her follow-up appointment because her surgery was 1 week ago today. I'm sorry, I was so confused. I was thinking about, like, I don't know, gummy Medusa or something, because they're like a gummy worm, and I was like, when did I send you a pic of Gummy? Is Hoaxer and May playing nice with Kiki? Oh yeah, Hoagie's been a little bit confused, I think, as to why Kiki's been like this. And I think Gummy Medusa is a mutual friend of ours. You demand a sausage for Worm when she returns, right? She might be a little while, cause the emergency vet is like an hour away, so and it'll, like, the actual appointment itself will take some time, and then it'll probably take them about an hour to get back. But for now, we're giving Hoagie some loving, because he's been a bit like, why is Kiki getting so much attention and I'm not, you know? But I'm sure we can give her a sausage as well. One of my mum's colleagues actually put together a goodie bag for Kiki, and wrote on the bag, for Kiki only. And I thought, oh, poor Hoagie. But at the same time, like, you were thinking of a snake lady with delicious hair. That's kind of who Gummy is. Yeah, but they're, like, non-binaries. You get how Hoagie feels? Must need all the attention. I mean, he loves attention, and he usually gets a fair bit of it, yeah. But yeah, oh, maybe we can do a shout out for Gummy, actually. Right, I'll pause the music, although I don't think it's terribly loud. Alright, we'll do shout out Gummy Medusa. Oh wait, I don't think the overlay is, like, on. Huh? Why can't I see it? I can hear them, but I can't see them. Help, what? Hang on, browser source. Shout out clip. Yes, here we are. Okay, I'll shout them out again, because, like, what even was that? You tried Ragnarok yesterday? It was. You love my Sploon plushie? I don't actually have it in real life, but oh, exclamation mark. Sorry, I'm typing with a glove on. So, Gummy Medusa. But yeah, I don't have the Sploon pillow in real life, but I do have a Judd. Add an asset to my model, which add small Sven. You got it. You got it. Oh, hang on. Sven Live TV. And then that way they can wiggle with me. Oh, I don't want to be small. I want my wife to be small. After a while, it gets so difficult to manage. I want to make the coffin bigger. No one understands. Oh, Toyota Yaris driver. Another gravy bone for Hoagie. Also, I think Sven is pinned to my hair. I want you to pin to my shoulder. Right. That's better. But, okay. Moving like that makes the glasses go funny. Sven hair clip. Alright. Hugus. Hugus. Sven latte large. Oh yeah. Right. Another gravy bone for my good sir. Come on. Sven latte. Pumpkin spice. Oh, yummy huggy. Imoi! Holy smokes, what an adorable gentleman dog. I talk into Sven when I turn to give Hoagie the treat. Yeah, I whisper into their ear. Sven, I'm telling you secrets. Shh. Make sure chat doesn't hear. Shh. But yeah, Toyota, I'm really happy you love him. I love him too. He's my tiger boy. Oh, yes, that's right. Get comfy. Sometimes he likes to tuck his snoot under himself, but... you bit camera shy, sir? Not looking into the camera? He sat so regal for... I know. Greyhounds can look incredibly sort of elegant and royal, but at the same time, they can also look like, I don't know, roadkill. Sometimes when they sleep, they're just like, okay, I am dead. Rigor mortis is setting in. It's really grim. Or, I don't know, they'll twitch and they'll look like zombies or something. Isn't the royal dog corgis? Well, yes and no. The latte is stuck to my shoulder. Sorry, I'll take that off. Okay. Well, yes, but also greyhounds for a time actually were only allowed to be owned by royalty. But then a few centuries later, they became like a sort of working class racing dog, and they became like an emblem of the north of England as well. So in a way, greyhounds sort of transcend class, or they've been like all aspects of like the class spectrum, if you like. But yeah, Hoagie doesn't know what class is. He he just knows treats and smells. But yeah, Queen Elizabeth liked her corgis, and I think the ones she did have that outlived her have gone to live with the Nancy fellow. A proper champion greyhound is still worth a royal purse. I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I have feelings about the greyhound racing industry, because once a greyhound stops being as fast as it was in its youth, quite often they are just discarded. Like, Hoagie used to race, Kiki also used to race, but Kiki was a lot more traumatized afterwards. I think Hoagie was treated a bit better. And he ran more races, and he would have run 100 races, but he actually injured one of his back feet afterwards, and he is missing a toe on one of his back feet. Yeah, I'm glad we're in agreement. I do think it's a little bit frustrating that people can like turn a blind eye to thousands of pups like going missing before they even hit the track. Hoagie's retired. Yeah. He and Kiki both are legends. Legends? Retired. Sorry, I thought I read your message. Well, yeah, they are both legends, but they are also both retired. He's super cute. Yeah. He gets so much attention from people in public, because people see his tiger stripes, and like little children usually love him as well. But we took him to the coast about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I think. And there were these two little girls who would they were like running away from him, and then they'd stop, and then they'd turn around and look at him, and then they'd run away a bit more. and, and then I had to say, look, I know he can be quite sort of scary looking, but he's actually really friendly and he really loves people. And then these girls just scream. They were like, and they ran away like full pelt, and I was like, I've never met a child that was like scared of him, but I guess I saw two in one go at that time. It also explains why he's a proper unit of a dog. I mean, yeah, you seeing these biceps right now? Like, that's so... You have pet greyhounds which are thinner and less muscular. I know that there are, like, show lines and racing lines, but, I think it's quite rare in this country still to find greyhounds that are, like, bred specifically for being pets. But also they're like one of the oldest dog breeds known to man, and I remember reading somewhere that the greyhound is the only breed of dog explicitly mentioned in the Bible. So yeah, Hoogie's a holy dog, I guess. And there was also a dog saint called Saint Guinevere, and if you want to learn more about that, I have a comic on my website which you can buy. I might make the PDF available for people who don't want to pay for postage, but... Hoogie the Holy Legend. Yeah, because, if you know the story of Gillert, the Welsh, wolfhound, then you'll probably, like, know the story of St. Guinevere, because it's more or less the same story, but... And because my mum works for the Catholic Church, she's friends with quite a lot of priests, and she took this really elderly priest out for like cafe brunch on one occasion, and we brought the dogs with us, and he was there going, "Oh, hello, little doggy. Hello, little doggy." He was very Irish, and he said that when he was little, he helped to look after racing greyhounds when he lived in Ireland. You know nothing about any religion? You're probably happier that way, honestly. Like, on the one hand, I love, like, reading and learning about other religions, but at the same time, like, growing up Catholic, I think, did traumatize me a little bit. Oh, Amelia! Are you meant to go shower? I mean, I get that you're enjoying the stream, and I appreciate it, but your hygiene is important too, okay? I'll still be here when you come back, probably, unless you're one of these people who likes to shower for absolutely ages. But I'm not one to judge. What people do in the shower is not my business. Yeah, I'm the same. Like, I'm not hugely religious nowadays. Like, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to feel about, like, the greater existential questions of, like, is there a God? Is there really? But, like, I enjoy going to church and speaking to little old ladies who, like, don't get to socialize as much. And I like sort of seeing people I've not seen in a little while, and then they're asking me what I'm up to. I'm not about to tell them what a VTuber is or anything like that, but I'm like, yeah, I'm still doing art, and that makes them happy to hear. But also, they forget my age, and so they're like, are you still in school? Have you stopped growing yet? And I'm like, I'm 26, Barbara. I was a teenager 10 years ago, but apparently I just haven't aged. But then, I know, they say magical girls, like, eternally young or something. You're still doing art, but also, no, you can't see... Well, no, I can show them my paintings and stuff, which, I should really be doing, but I did clean up my room a bit so that I could obviously have the dog bed in here and everything, but I will also probably get the easel up and try and do some watercolour stuff after stream. I would like to do watercolours on stream eventually, but I don't know how I'm supposed to, like, mount the webcam on the easel. Oh, you didn't know Oh, bugger. I mean, sorry. I went to, like, type... right. website. You can look at my website here, and that will have my pet paintings as well. And you'll be able to see, like, oh, sorry, I've got my mug and I'm trying to place it on a different part of my desk, but... Oh, Hoagie, did I get your hopes up? Did you think you were getting another treat? I'm so sorry. Okay, you know what, let's have a sausage on the house. How about that, huh? You want a sausage, sir? Look at this sausage. There you go. Yummy, yummy. Grin. You see how he chews it? The box made a noise by itself and it made him turn around. Disgusting! Disgusting! Which one of you has not chewed your treat after trying to swallow it? Disgusting! I'm happy you like my paintings. There's like a few people who like want me to do some, but I know, I think because like the last time I tried to do a painting for somebody, it turned out really badly and I had to like refund them at the last minute and I was really embarrassed about it. I think I'm still trying to like get my mojo back with paintings, but I'm still feeling very confident with digital art mostly, but at the same time it's like, oh, I have to stream, what do I draw, what do the people want to see, we have to give the people what they want, you know? But I'm happy you like my paintings. It sounds like a lot of other people do as well. The party starts now? Well, God, it's here, the party's gotta start now. What you've seen so far is He is come! He is come! No way. Welcome, welcome, Kanashi. We've got the doggy cam, we've got friends in the chat, we've got VTuber assets all over the shop. Oh! He has come! Oh, I love playing with Uro-san. My pet portraits are super good. I'm so happy. People like my art. This is crazy. Calm is he. Yeah, for those who don't know, Suki and Kana, we all have this mutual friend called, Uro-san or Ouroboros. Celes Ouroboros. I think sometimes he also goes by Celery, but Cereri. But he goes by many names. And whenever we play Salmon Run together and Kohozuna arrives, he types in all caps like, "He is come!" And like, I don't think any of us have had the heart to say that's not fully how you say it, because we just all love it so much, you know? And so we've all started saying it. He has come! Yes! Yeah, we love Uro-san. And Uro-san streams as well. I think I did actually raid him last time. Last time I played Splatoon, and the captain, yeah, I don't think he'll have any clips on his channel because he's still quite new to streaming, but and he doesn't know a huge amount of English, but bless him, he's really trying. And I mean, I can't say I know a huge amount of Japanese either, but I am also trying. Please understand. Gravy bone for Hoagie! Gravy bone for Hoagie! I think we're starting to run out of gravy bones. I'll have to start giving people sausage. Make doggy happy! Make doggy happy! You saw in your Twitch recap that you made it through the year without any clips? Really? I mean, sometimes I go back and watch my streams and try and clip moments I think might be funny, but at the same time, I'm probably the only person who finds them funny because I'll make a bunch of them and then go back like a year later and find that they don't have any views or anything. Chew your food, for God's sake! Really? Oh God. You disgust me, sir. It didn't even put a 0, it just put a dash, huh? That's wild. Oh. Sven 2, Electric Boogaloo. Right, we're gonna have 2 little Svens. Sven. On the other shoulder, let's go. You might have to break them up for the lad, he's swallowing them whole. Oh yeah, that's true actually. Right, okay. Go on my other shoulder, there we go. We've got 2 Svens, one on each shoulder. One tells the truth and the other only lies. Well, one of them is an angel and the other is a devil. I'm not telling you which one though. Sven, and their good friend Sven. Well, you know, they're a hive mind. I mean, they're a pumpkin. They're definitely not a hive mind. There definitely aren't infinite copies of them. No, no, definitely not. Give one a halo and one horns. I would if I had assets for them, but I do not. But that's a fun idea that I will probably do later on. So thank you for that. I do actually have a couple of asset packs up on my Ko-fi. I was going to compile all the Splatoon ones into an asset pack as well, but I think Nintendo might come for me for that. I don't know. Did someone say hive and pumpkins? No hive minds. Yeah, Sven is not a hive mind, okay? That's fake news, and it's proliferated by unreliable sources. We only have proper news here. Sven is not a hive mind. Sven is beating the hive mind allegations. Oh, you have a... Well, yes, you're a wasp, aren't you? Yes, yes. Well, Sven is not a hive mind, but you have a hive. But it's amazing how many similarities you two have. It's wonderful. But also, there might be a little redesign for Sven in the works, possibly. Although I don't know when we're going to actually make that happen, but I am excited for it when it does happen. A hive and a pumpkin farm. Oh, cute! That is adorable. And I mean, it's kind of fun how different characters can look even if they have, like, similar sort of root ideas, I guess. Because Sven's model is very different to Ali's. B Sven. Me saying that they don't have a hive mind makes you think the opposite? Well, that sounds like a you problem, actually. Well, Sven knows what they want for the redesign. I'm not revealing anything. It's all up to Sven if they want to say anything like... One of your favourite people you're commissioning monster form from? Ooh! Right, we've got stuff to look forward to here. I'm excited. Great things happening in the future, not just for myself, but all the other VTubers as well. Like, my Twitch recap came out, and I posted it in my announcements channel on my server. And let's see what it says. I only did 81 streams this year. That's kind of sad. 1.38k hours watched, 57 days watched. Only 26 highest concurrent viewer count. I'm gonna try and shoot for higher than that, but we'll see how things go. 75 total subscribers, 224 total followers, 683k channel points, and 20.3k chat messages. I'm also in the top 4% of all art streamers, which is crazy to me, because I don't feel like I'm a big streamer. Like, it'll be a long time before I hit Twitch partner, if I even do at all. It'll be more fun for people to find out when it's closer to becoming a reality. Yeah, maybe you could do like one of those model reveal things on Twitter or something where it's like, it's blurred out, but if you do this many retweets, I'll show you my feet. Okay, I realize how that sounds now, and yeah. And then it like goes up. Twitter is beneath you. The Elon Musk bird website? Pathetic. Toes? How many retweets? No, I am not going to be feet posting for a while. Things would have to get really bad, I think, and I would need to maybe, like, I don't think I could give those out for free, basically. I may have to, like, discard my dignity and say, look, if you want to see this, you will need to, for a while, so there's a chance. I didn't realize I had these types of people following me. I didn't know that Fryer enjoyers were like this. $10? Oh, come on, I'm not that cheap. You feel like the Twitter model reveal stuff has been done a million times, so you'll think of something else, or just make it a special stream. Well, yeah, I think that's the fun thing about VTubers, is that, like, a lot of people are, like, trying to change it up and keep things fresh, I think. Happy affiliate bursary. Thank you, Luigi Guy. I've been having so much fun today, and I'm really glad that so many of you could join me here. Because, like, I get so anxious about, like, the thought of just chatting streams. Because I was so worried that I'd run out of stuff to talk about, and then there'd just be loads of dead silence and chat would be dead. But no, you're all brilliant, and you've all given me a lot of stuff to bounce off, and I feel great. You'll opt for cryptic teasers. Oh, Hoagie. Hoagie's here too, and he's made today fun as well. I've been trying to spoil him as much as possible. Okie dokie. Can I pet you? Can I pet you? I can't reach you. I love that recoil. Ew. Ew, no, I don't want to speak to you unless you've got a treat. Oh, long nose, long snoot. But yeah, lots of my viewers have been feeding Hoagie today. We've got a channel points redeem for gravy bones, and we've also got a bits redeem for sausage. Okie dokie. Yeah. Because I was gonna take him to art club with me yesterday, and then he would get loads of fuss from the people there, but that ended up not being able to happen because I had to do lots of shopping beforehand, and you're not allowed to take dogs into shops in this country. Cryptic tasers. Ooh, I'm so mysterious. Boom. How does that even work? But yeah, I couldn't spoil him yesterday, so I'm spoiling him today, and all of you lot are spoiling him today. And I'm so grateful. And I'm so grateful that people like my art streams enough to put me in the top 4% of art streams. A taser asset with your next model. Your wish is my command. Beautiful pumpkin. Half-Life 2 stun stick. Ooh, maybe I could do like Lobotomy Corporation weapon assets after I've done all the gifts. Or done as many of the gifts as I think would like fit. Pick up that can. Because there's some really fun weapons in Lobcore as well. I did also think about doing like a halberd asset for myself, because like it's on my logo and I have emotes for it, and like there is art of me holding my halberd, but at the same time, like I wonder if it gets like forgotten about a bit. I have never been near a taser in real life, but I do know a guy who like works for the company that makes them, oddly enough. I see him on like dog walks sometimes, and he seems like a really nice guy, but at the same time he's like, you ever been tased? And I'm like, no, but your dog is so cute, thank you. I'm absolutely terrified, but you're so nice. Yeah. Luckily, I haven't dealt with anything like that. Oh, hello.
Hello, Mum's asking if any of us want to go to Father Anthony's special mass.
I'm a little bit busy right now, I'm afraid. But I'm honored that she would ask me.
I mean, we're not going now.
Huh? You're not going now, right? When is it happening?
It's at 6:30.
Right. We'll see how things go, but put me down as a no for now, okay? Yeah, I've heard similar things, but I think I would not let myself get tased. I know it only like happens for a fraction of a second, but it's enough for me to be like, not a fan. Brotherly growth. Oh dear. How did we get onto this conversation topic? Oh yeah. Ali read a typo. Well, not a typo. She misread something, but oh my goodness, it's so crazy how conversation topics like move back and forth. Oh, from person to person, the after effects could last longer. Oh yeah, I suppose I'm quite a sensitive individual, just in general. I mean, I know that like, don't people get like burns from them? I don't know, I just don't think they're terribly pleasant, but at the same time, if someone is a threat to people, I can see why they're needed to like disarm somebody. I know, I don't like thinking about this kind of stuff, it's so stressful. You'll be the boss of this gym. An electric type gym? Yeah, I thought so. And I mean, humans are unfortunately like conductors. Yeah, I'm the good emote Luigi guy. I love it. Who's that? Oh, it's Rev, of course. I haven't watched Rev in a long time. New Pokemon that just tases you. Oh, I mean, isn't Pikachu or whatever capable of doing that? I mean, like, I know, I'm trying to think of like electric type moves, but I haven't actually played Pokemon in a while. Humans are just squishy meat computers running on electricity. Well, when you say it like that, you're a very conductive person. So, do you just get lots of static shocks all the time? Pikachu, use Thunderbolt! Oh no. Temtem Lenny, he looks like a taser with legs. No, he looks like the Wu-Tang Clan logo is what he looks like. I don't know if that was intentional on the part of the developers, but he looks like the Wu-Tang Clan logo. I mean, that's my opinion. I don't know. He was a taser boy. He said, "See you later, boy." Welcome back, Amelia. You nice and clean now? Pikachu would just use Nuzzle. It's a move that causes paralysis. Shower felt nice. Oh, I wish I could have a nice hot shower. Like, it's been snowing here, like, for a few days now. And, our hot water is sort of not working. Sometimes it gets, like, a little bit tepid, but, it's mostly just cold. And, like, cold showers, I appreciate the health benefits of cold showers. Like, they are good for you. And it probably beats cold water swimming, but at the same time, there is snow on the ground outside. I'm cold already, just like from existing in this weather, whilst there also being a cost of living crisis, and heating costs a lot of money, basically. So, yeah, I'd like to have a hot shower if possible. You cannot stand just standing inside in cold water. I mean, I do sometimes have cold showers, like in the spring and the summer, just like one because like it's good for you, and I think it like helps you to sleep better among other things, and like it just boosts your immune system. But also in summer, like all I want to do is have cold showers. I mean, not that it gets super hot here usually. It'll be like 2 days a year when it's really hot, and I do want to have cold showers. But yeah, this country isn't really equipped for super hot or super cold weather. We're used to it just being a bit grey and a bit rainy. You do lukewarm to magma, and that's. I do like a nice hot shower, but. Oh gosh, I didn't realize you were like chronically ill too. I have so many friends who like are in predicaments like that, and yeah, like cold showers during the summer are fine, but hell if I'm doing them now. Like, part of me just wants to like boil a kettle and like just put some hot water in the sink and like wash my hair in the sink like that instead of having a cold shower now. Cause yeah, no. With a cold shower, you can increase your usual stats by 2%. Literally, like, I'll open up like a magazine or something at the weekend, and then it will be like, it'll usually be an article about like, here's a group of pensioners in Sweden who love to go cold water swimming at the deepest time of winter, and I'm like, these people are insane. They're insane, but but they're probably so much healthier than the rest of us. Kana hates taking showers with you because it melts his skin. Oh, well, I've never really, like, showered with another person before, and it's like minus 20 degrees Celsius outside. You can roll in the snow to increase your stats by 20%. Hot showers are a highlight of your day. The heat sucking the fatigue and pain out is extraordinary. I mean, I've never showered with a person before, but also Sven's meant to be. Oh! Hi, Midnight Queen Lillian! And hello, Raiders! Oh, redeem baby mode. Right, okay. Welcome, Lillian! Right, I need to turn myself into a baby real quick. Please just be patient with me. Oh, wait, no. Sorry, studio mode. Hi, Ali and Amelia. Hi. Fuck, I don't have the overlay on my... Oh, hang on. I'm sorry, I forgot how to do baby mode. Okay. This should do it. Right. Yes! I'm a fucking baby! I'm a baby now! I'm so fucking small. But yeah, hi Lillian, and hi, Raiders. Hello, who's here? Right. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that Amelia was also like a raider technically, but yeah, welcome Amelia again. All the couples in my chat are just being like, I want to take showers with my partner. But hang on, I thought I missed a thing from Suki. I don't know. It's nice to just sit and scrub each other's back like say so romantic. You missed the taser chat, yeah. Let's eat at the dinner table together. Oh my gosh. I you want to you you want to eat dinner with me? You want to eat dinner with me? Also, I realize now I've like switched the scene to daytime. How did this happen? Like it was like nighttime on the window behind me outside, and it was also snowing. I put like a snow thing behind it as well. But in becoming baby, I also changed the time of day. Well, you know what they say about gays controlling the weather? Well, I don't know if they actually do, but there was like some bonkers politician in my country who genuinely said that, and I'm like, how do these people end up in elected? Sorry, I have a no politics rule. I have a no politics rule. Baby mode required. Oh no, you've clipped my scuffiness, and now the whole world's gonna know I'm a scuffed streamer. This is so embarrassing. But yeah, we've been talking about all sorts. We've been talking about doggies and Christmas shopping and art club and ginger biscuits and tasers and showering together. If being disabled, trans, and gay don't let you control the weather, then what's the point? Yeah. Oh, meeting time, BRB. Good luck in your meeting, Luigi guy. But yeah, I tend to keep baby mode on for 5 minutes. And so we've got 3 minutes left of being a baby. Sounds like you missed a lot of fun. Oh, there's still plenty of fun left to happen. And also, in becoming a baby, I have turned Hoagie Cam off. This is terrible. Hang on, I'll see if I can add him back. Right, video capture device. Add existing. There he is! There, he's making his bed again. He will make his grand return. Yes, I miss him so much. I know he's been right behind me this whole time, but... Hang on, I'll put him behind the reactive image. Yeah, this is... Looks difficult to make a bed with no thumbs. Yeah. But he has an actual bed behind him and he just refuses to use it because he'd rather sit on the blanket instead. But he's comfy now. Your cat has it easy to make her bed? Well, she just likes me to cross your legs. Oh, that's cute. That's so cute. Is he going to use his bed as a pillow? Probably not. Even when he's on the bed, he'll, like, have half his body off the bed or something. Like, if you Google Greyhound bed fail, can you have a hint at what the 9999 redeem does? It's going to switch my model, but I haven't made it yet, so I'm really hoping it doesn't happen for a while. Rocket likes to claw your chest until he's comfortable. You're going to save for it. A few people have said that they will, and honestly, I'm really scared for when it happens. Okay, I'm glad people are curious about it, but like, I do have plans, but I'm keeping them very close to my chest, okay? You're just 983,600 points away. You're saving for miscreant behavior? Oh, you're in for a fun time with that one, I think. I made that just because I was bored and because I can. Like, I feel like... Because I was talking to my mum the other day because she was like, why did I hear you speaking Japanese on stream? And I was like, well, I haven't actually been learning in any official capacity. But at the same time, I know that if I was to like learn properly, there's a chance I could get picked up by a VTuber agency, possibly. But then I thought, if I do get picked up by an agency and I become like a corporate VTuber, then there's no way I'd be allowed to do miscreant behavior anymore. I think Gura has also done some miscreant behavior as well, but I don't know if Hololive were okay with it or not. I mean, I don't think she got any sanctions for it or anything, but yeah, I wasn't sure. But yeah, I just made miscreant behavior because I do what I want. Yeah, I know who Kiryu Coco is. I know who Kiryu Coco is. Who do you take me for? What does it mean? Well, to be a miscreant is um, to be like mischievous and her entire being was miscreant behavior. Yeah. Much more fun to be a room, but Zen's whole stream is miscreant behavior. Yeah. Horny? It's not horny. It's not horny at all. Also, we can switch off baby mode now. Let's bring me back. There we go. It is not horny. I am not horny. I do not horny. You know me. I mean, you saw how flustered I got when the subject got around to showering together, right? I lie? I do not lie. Having a baby yell it's not horny at all was not on the checklist for today. I'm not horny. $50 for hand holding commission. Yeah, I know what Asakoko is as well. I've played Holo. I invited Sven to a shower. That was a late night stream, okay? What happens on the late night stream stays on the late night stream, okay? But also, like, the shower was 5 minutes long and was absolutely freezing, so, like, it wouldn't have been fun. I mean, it was more that I was saying, look, I'm gonna lurk because I'll be in the shower, but I will leave the stream open. And I think it was other people who decided, like, other people put the meaning of, Free's going in the shower, Sven, get in the shower, Sven, get in the shower. I could have used a Sven to warm me. I know, I hear Sven has a lovely warm body. That sounds weird. Sorry. But I've heard from people that know Sven in real life that they are very warm and huggable. Shower cuddles? Shower cuddles? I'm... Gamers be playing Darktide. Maybe you want the darkened type. You're killing me? Please don't kill me. I mean, it's quite difficult to kill me actually, cause I'm a magical girl, and it's difficult to kill me cause I can just heal myself back up with magic probably. I don't know who Bug is, but apparently they are a simp. We've got like social behavior happening in my chat. I guess that's what chat is for, isn't it? Plot armor? And I'm not a Mary Sue or anything, I'm extremely balanced. I'm actually not very good at fighting, but... I know, one of these days I'll do like a lore video or something. Cause like I never actually did like a debut or anything, and I know that's usually when people do like the expositions. Oh, Sventastic is now playing Warhammer 40k Darktide. I'm playing Darktide instead of LOL. Yeah, sounds based to me. But I just say that as someone who like hasn't played League of Legends, but I've seen what it does to people. And like I don't know anything about Warhammer really, but Darktide looks like one of these games that's quite fun to play with friends. And I'm always up for games that I can play with friends, and I was actually looking at games with like Twitch integration that I could play with everyone today, but I might have to leave that for another day. Ali has played League for over 10 years. Oh my goodness. Ali is stronger than all of us. How have you done this and not become like the saltiest human being on earth? You must be so strong. Like, you've played about the same amount as Ali. I didn't realize you was really strong as well. Oh. You all have such like. If you'd still been playing, you'd be on your 9th year now. You started playing when you were 16. Oh my gosh, a 16-year-old who plays League of Legends sounds like someone I do not want to mess with, or like maybe even play Dota 2 like a mad woman. I mean, I don't hear as much about Dota 2, but you were 20. Yeah, I don't think Dota 2 has quite as bad of a reputation as League of Legends, but I understand it's like a similar sort of gameplay style, like it's a MOBA. And I think the only MOBA I've ever actually played was Heroes of the Storm, and I did it so I could get Overwatch skins, which is so embarrassing to even admit, but I had like the Oni Genji skin. Like, I got the Oni Genji skin from playing Heroes of the Storm. And then they just added it to regular loot boxes, and then loads of people were like flaunting the Oni Genji skin, and I was like, I had to play Heroes of the Storm for this. I had to play a shitty MOBA so that I could flex, and now it's not even that. It's kind of okay. Okay. Also the Officer Diva skin as well. I mean, like, you know, ACAB and everything, but like, I wanted to flex on people. I had like the Diva profile picture and everything as well, and then they added those to regular loot boxes, and it's like, I played all of this for nothing. But when I did play Heroes of the Storm, I played as Mirrodin, who I think is from WoW. He's like a dwarf. And he's like, let's crack some skulls! We've been on 2 League teams, a Smite team, and a Heroes of the Storm team. What, like professionally? That's scary! I mean, Kana, who I think might also still be in chat, he played Splatoon professionally for a bit. You're a grungy, smeary casual. I mean, I guess with being a streamer, amateur technically. Oh, cool. I guess with being a streamer, I am technically paid to play certain video games, and someone pointed this out to me at art group yesterday, and she was like, you're technically a pro Splatoon player, and I was like, I do not use motion controls. I play with sticks, and really drifty ones at that. I make rookie mistakes all the time, despite having like 1,000 hours in the game. I'm still not good at like charges or anything like that. I'm not good at splatlings, you know, all of the like good weapons. Like, I play dualies and I play shooters, and I sometimes play blob blobber, because like if I'm really frustrated, I'll just go blob blobber, you know. But yeah, I guess if you're a streamer and people subscribe to you, then we all specialize in different things, even at upper levels, I suppose. You want to go to more Pokemon tournaments? It's been years since you were top 100. I think the only thing I've ever done in like a non-casual capacity was when I was in high school. I played Mario Kart Wii online, and I would do it like competitively. And I did go to the Mario Kart club at my school, but they didn't have any of like the karts I like to use, or the bikes unlocked. So I just kind of didn't take it as seriously in school, but the only reason I stopped playing Mario Kart was because of hackers. Like, it was just so easy for people to hack the game, apparently, and yeah, it was demoralizing. Sword and board. I mean, yeah, I get that, like, there are weapon metas or whatever, but um, at the same time, like, what you're comfortable with is what you're comfortable with. In X and Y, you were top 100 in the online ladder. Oh, well, I'm sorry for your loss, and I'm sorry that you had to miss something important for that as well. That must have really sucked. But, I didn't play Pokemon a huge amount. I'm definitely not, like, good enough to, like, battle people online. I'm mostly just like, this is my Gengar, and he smiles and he is fat. I don't know what an ability is or a hidden ability is. I don't know what the best move sets are. I don't know anything. I just like my purple round boy, okay? You play a lot because shiny hunting is fun. Yeah, you've been telling me all about it. I don't know what VGC is. But I haven't, like, I think the most recent Pokemon game I played was Alpha Sapphire, and I still haven't got all the way through it. It's a format, okay? The singles meta is stale and lifeless. So I'm just nodding and acting like I know what people are talking about, but I saw a copy of Black and White in a second-hand shop near me, and for some reason it's like 50 quid second-hand to get Black and White on DS now. Like, I don't know what happened and why. Like, is it because, like, the DS isn't in production anymore and so neither are the games? Or is it like a special edition? I don't know. But there was also like a Hatsune Miku game for 3DS that looked like it had been out for a few years, but again was like £60 second hand. Like, I don't know what's going on. Oh, Video Game Championship. Sorry, I think I did know that. OU is a fan-made format for sillies. Well, Sven and I did start doing a Soul Link run of Hot Gold and Soul Silver. And that was really fun, and I think we should do it again. Sven, if you're up for that, we should do more Pokemon. Because we didn't actually get very far, but I think it was partly that my emulator was like running really slow. But I think I've like optimized the settings. Yeah, we will have to restart, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I want to see if we can get further next time. And I believe one day we can beat it. We can get to the Elite Four or whatever. We can be the Pokemon champions together. Alright, sorry, my throat's gone a little bit. Oh, sorry, I extended my arm out fully and it kind of hurts. I think maybe because I've been carrying the dog a lot today, and I was also carrying a lot of heavy shopping for like 6 hours yesterday. Sorry, I was drinking my oita. Stay hydrated, it's good for you. If you watch me drink some water, you should also drink some water. Drink water with me. Real friendship is drinking water together. You still need to do your Wonder Lock? Is that different to like a regular Nuzlocke? I didn't actually know what a Soul Link was until Sven suggested it to me, but I'm really happy that we got it set up. And it's randomized as well, so... Oh, Wonder Trade only. Oh, that does sound fun. But I don't think Sven and I would be able to do that because our very legitimate Nintendo DS is a they don't do Wi-Fi connection anymore. Our real DSs that we have, like, they're very old and busted up. Very legitimate. Yeah, my totally official hardware. Exactly. Our totally official hardware. Since all Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet are overworld. Oh, hang on. I can hear a cat baby crying. I'll pop the BRB screen on just so, like, I don't accidentally dox myself, but there is a cat wanting to come in. She might decide against it once she sees there's a dog in here, but I'll let her... Yes, let May in! We're gonna let May in, and dog cam might also become cat cam. It depends how she's feeling. Hey, May. Hey. Okay, damn, she didn't even want to come in. She just, like, yelled at me from across the landing and then ran downstairs. I think she might have been expecting me to follow her, but I don't know. Oh, Hogus. Where are you putting that snoot? Sometimes he tucks it under his arm and it's very cute. Hogster. Yeah, my dad calls him that. It's funny. I know, I'm sorry to all of the cat enjoyers who I've disappointed, but I will do a cat cam stream another time, I think. Because we've got lots of cat toys, we've got catnip, we've got a laser pointer. But I think today is Hoagie's day, just because he's been feeling hard done by. But yeah, remember, you can still use channel points to give him a gravy bone, and 50 bits to give him a sausage. But at the same time, I think he's happy just, like, hanging out here with me. He likes being where... You're on 6%? Oh, do you need to charge your device? Where are you going, Hoax? What you doing? But yeah, if you need to go, then don't worry about it. I'm really happy that you spent so much time with me in the first place. Oh, he's getting comfy. He's getting comfy. Oh, yes. Bury that snoot. Charge your phone, Ali. Yeah, charge your phone. If you can get to a charger, you might still be able to watch me, even if it does mean sitting in a weird place. I don't know. I don't know what your charger situation or your living situation is like, but... Will this man ever be comfortable? Nobody knows. One day when you can afford an apartment, you want a cat room for your babies and to have a cat cam? Oh, this is just my bedroom, but I'm lucky enough that my bed folds up into the wall. So I folded my bed away and put Hoagie's bed on the floor, which he is still ignoring. He just wants the blanket. I did think about putting his pajamas on him, because I know people love it when dogs wear pajamas, but he tends to actually do alright in terms of staying warm. Like, I think his fur is thicker than Kiki's. Canna in yours room is a closet, so you don't have space. Oh, in The Sims, your folding bed is a death trap. No, I can assure you mine is quite safe. It's not likely that I would ever, like, have the bed folded up with someone inside it. And you need to like strap all of the bedding in before you fold it up. So that's what I do. And it would actually be really heavy to fold you in. I'm smarter than the average sim. I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you so much. But please don't put me in a swimming pool and take away the ladder. I will cry. What is... Chat wants me to fold them. Like an origami crane. No, when I was on the bus home yesterday, I found an origami frog on the floor. I didn't like pick it up or anything. How deep is the pool? Well, I'm like 170 centimeters, and I think that's something like 5'6" in Imperial. I don't actually know though. I don't know numbers or anything, but I'm like maybe tall-ish, but like I think I'm like average height. For a while I was like, oh, I'm tall for my age, but used to make origami frogs that jumped. That's so cute. I remember really wanting to learn origami because my friend and my friend's dad were really good at it. Yeah, 198.12 centimeters. That's... I was gonna be like, that's huge, as in like, that's so cool, but... that is really cool. Tall girls are awesome. I mean, all people of every height, I think, are cool. I do feel for my my short kings out there, and I hope they're not made to feel emasculated. Ali is 21 centimeters taller than you, and I thought you were quite tall as well, Amelia. Not that I've met you in real life yet, but I'm sure that will happen eventually. Oh gosh, can you imagine like the off collabs we'd have? That would be amazing. 5'2" gang? Well, I know that you call yourself a tiny tiger VTuber, but I didn't realize like you were short. But for a while I was like, oh, I wish I was taller. I hate that the boys in my class tower over me and think that they're special. But then when I grew up a bit and started getting into J fashion and stuff, and I'd like order thigh-high socks from somewhere and then they wouldn't go over my knees, and I'd get really frustrated, and it was like, oh, I wish I was more petite. That's how Sukitty fits in the shared closet. But then I found Sock Dreams, who I am not sponsored by, but I wish I was. Sock Dreams, if you're watching this, please, please, please sponsor me. I will shill for you until the day I die. Yeah, they do size-inclusive thigh-high socks, and a lot of them have a really nice stretch to them. And when you buy them, they do actually go up past your knees, unlike a lot of these ones that you get on, like... Do they have socks with 3-foot legs? You can get really, really long ones. They might cost a little more than ones you'd get on like drop shipping sites and stuff, but they are worth every penny, I promise you. Like, I have so many pairs and they are so comfy and soft, and they stay up pretty well as well. But again, it depends what type you get. There are some where you can like scrunch them, or you can like roll them over to like have a little cuff. I know being tall is expensive. My mum is taller than me, and she's always like complaining about how there are never any jeans that fit her. And I know I just kind of said fuck it, and I'm probably too autistic for jeans because I don't like the feel of denim really. Like, not against my skin anyway. Oh, Bombfit says being tall is expensive too? I mean, I thought it might not be as bad for, like, men, but at the same time... I mean, I have a denim jacket that I really like, but I don't like denim, like, directly against my skin. Does that make sense? with anyone like roughly 7 inches of your height. I don't know how I would take that, but I think for now I'm happy with my height. You'd like to be 5'11"? I I don't really see any use in wishing I was a certain other height, because it's not going to happen, so I've just been able to be philosophical about it like that. And my brother is the same, actually. He said that, like, even though he's a trans man, he doesn't really get height dysphoria because there isn't really a way to change it, if that makes sense. But I know that for other trans men it can be really, really debilitating. And if anything, I think my brother kind of leans into the whole manlet thing. No, the first time my mom ever heard the word manlet, she just broke down crying, laughing. Because my older brother and I were talking about, like, do you know the Bruno Mars meme where he's like, I got a gun, no girls, girls gotta die. Yeah, so I was telling him about that meme, and then I was like, do you know Bruno Mars is like 5'1" or 5'2" or something? He's very short, and I said, well, Bruno Mars is a manlet. And then my mom just started crying. Oh gosh, I think I did hear about that. Like, breaking your bones and then, like, setting it. And like... No, that's so scary. I don't think I could do that. I mean, maybe if the surgery becomes safer and more advanced later on, I don't know, but... That's too scary. I mean, I don't really like the idea of surgery for me that much anyway. Like, I think... I know, I think I would like a hysterectomy at some point, but that's just because endometriosis sucks balls. But... Does estrogen do that? That's so cool. You can do it for height too, but it has lifelong complications. Oh... Maybe some things we just shouldn't, like, we shouldn't play God for that kind of thing. But at the same time, like, I do feel for people with height dysphoria. It must be awful. Especially when that's, like, your only real option for changing it. Yeah, ugh. Only 2 inches? Oh gosh, you'd have to want to be 2 inches taller so badly. But also, like, is it the legs? Does it, like, just give you disproportionately long pelvis rotation? Oh, that sounds so painful though, because, like, you have people who have, like, really chronic endometriosis, and it, like, tilts their womb, and that's really painful. Sorry, we're like talking about, like, pretty serious body stuff here. If anyone's, like, upset, then we can change the subject. Just let me know. I don't want to hurt anyone with these types of conversations, but... Bodies! That's so weird! Oh, to be a formless ball of energy. Sorry for weird face, I'm dinking Oito again. Oh, your pelvis is a different angle naturally? I mean, I know that there is, like, difference in hip sizes or something, but... I don't really know a whole lot of how it, like, how much the differences are. Oh, are you awake? We have another sausage on the house. Oh man. He's gonna be so full. Hang on, I took my gloves off because I was just fidgeting with them. Let me put them back on. Oh, he's waiting so patiently for his sausage. A sausage. A delectable sausage from a very good boy. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, look at him chew. He looks so smiley sometimes when he's chewing. Yeah. Was that nice, Hoagie? You can replicate that experience again if you just give me 50 bits. But yeah, I have seen lots of like straight couple memes that are like the girlfriend's ass versus the boyfriend's ass, and the girl's like a flat, like she's got like a flat bum, and then the boy has like this banging badonkadonk booty, you know. And then it's like the girl's always so jealous of the boy, but I mean, I also have terminal Hank Hill ass, but I don't actually know what Sven's cheek situation is like, and honestly, it I don't have to. I'm talking about this on stream. Sorry, Sven, I'm talking about your butt cheeks. Yeah, I suppose if you're on estrogen and you've only been on it a little while, then it will like things will change. It just takes time. The girls are fighting. Yeah, we've talked about so much today, and I've been live for like 2 hours. I genuinely thought this wouldn't last like longer than 15 minutes before people would be like, oh, I want to play games now. Why don't this silly bint play a game or draw a picture? But no, it's been good. Maybe I'll do more of this some other time. If people like just chatting streams, I will do them. But at the same time, it's looking like art streams are what the people want. Oh, you've been on E for 8 months? Oh, that's so cool! I can't remember how long my brother's been on T for, but it's been a few years now. Yeah, it's a pain when, like, you come off it, because, like, my brother couldn't get a hold of his for a little while, and he just became, like, all pale like a ghost, and he just looked really ill. But I understand that might not be the case for everyone. I hope it's not. I don't want to talk about how it is being trans in the UK, because, like, I think we all know how much it sucks. Oh, your endocrinologist went on vacation? Yeah, that's a pain. Sometimes it is really difficult to get into contact with people, especially when you need them the most. Well, I'm sure she didn't date you because of that. Sometimes it's just the way these things work out, you know? I mean, I didn't plan on dating Sven. I genuinely thought I was going to be alone for the rest of my life, because, I know everything before that had just been so bad, and I was like, well, okay, guess I'm unworthy of love then. Let's, just forget all about that stuff and just try and find friends and stuff. But it turns out finding friends helps you to find other people as well. So yeah, it's funny how that works. And sometimes things don't always go the way you'd expect them to. Did she really phrase it like that? I mean... I don't know if Sven's thought process was, oh damn, look at this depressed bitch, you know? Things just happen. Yeah, yeah. If you can't handle her at her worst, you don't deserve her. That's beautiful. That's so sweet. Oh my goodness. Wasn't that originally like a Marilyn Monroe quote or something? I can't remember who said it originally, but I suppose it's a true phrase. Incredibly supportive and understanding of your ridiculous brain. Yeah, I mean, I found that being with Sven has been really nice just because, like, we're both autistic and we're both ADHD, and it turns out our neurodivergence is quite similar to one another's. And I mean, I've been trying to like read more about like how autistic brains work and stuff, and how ADHD brains work, and there's still so much we don't know, but also what I have learnt has been invaluable. Like, I've had to like look back on my life so much and be like, oh, so that was the autism. Okay, I'm not fucked up and broken. I'm just, my brain is wired differently. Okay. And honestly, that's true for any neurodivergent people who might be watching. Like, there's a reason I stream under these tags, okay? I want people to, like, be able to look at me and see that, like, yeah, sure, being autistic can be difficult sometimes, but, like, we shouldn't be viewing it solely as a deficit, you know? Ali is manic depressive, so you're either really on or really off with a little in between. Yeah, I mean, you might be able to find communities of people who are similar to you. I'm pretty sure Mental Gen from Vinesource also has something similar going on, and I think she was trying to like build a community of like mental health oriented people as like a streamer group. But I know it's been a while since I watched any like Vinesource stuff for a few reasons, but I won't get into that here. But yeah, I hope that Jen and Imakuni are doing okay. Also, I hear Limes is a VTuber now, and she's like friends with like all these VShojo people, and like good for her, honestly. Her model is super cute too. She's like a ferret girl. I love VTubers. And I'm glad people like me. Yeah, I also keep finding lovely people. Like, this community's full of amazing people, and I love what it's done for, like, LGBT people, and I know just people who don't feel confident streaming with their actual face, that kind of thing. Because, like, people get so creative with it, and I love seeing people be creative or being more, like, closer to their authentic selves and stuff. You can be super sweet and crazy, they're not mutually exclusive. Mad pride, right? Or something like that. Hocus Docus. But yeah, I'm nice, but I'm also like autistic and weird and bonkers. VTubing is one of the most beneficial things to happen to the trans community. Well, I'm not trans myself, so I can't actually say, but please know that like I want to be by your side every step of the way where I can. And yeah, I want nothing but the best for my trans friends. Hi, Roya, at work, but you wanted to say hello and happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you so much, Tirek and or Ube. I actually have your snacks on my desk here, because I'm proud of those. And yeah, I'm really happy to see you. I don't get to see you in chat so often because you and I don't get to catch your streams as much either, and it makes me sad. But like, you're often like streaming when I'm asleep, and I must also stream when either you're working or asleep. Yeah, It's lovely to hear from you, and I was hoping to like organize something for the House of Homies to do together, but opposite sides of the world. I know. Time zones are terrible sometimes. Like, I'd love to be able to just hang out with all of my friends from all over the world whenever, but it's so difficult. And like, people are adults with lives and stuff too. It's terrible. Because like, I've been wanting to stream a lot more. I didn't realize that I'd only done like 80 something streams this whole year, so I will be trying to rectify that. But also, like, stuff has been coming up which I haven't been able to account for. Things like my dog. Yeah, Kiki's been at the vet hospital, which is why she's not here right now. But we have Hoagie Cam, and if you have any channel points that you want to redeem, you can give the boy a gravy bone, or if you're feeling fancy, you can give him some bits and he can have a sausage. The holidays got you bogged down, but you've been wanting to do something with everyone before the new year. Ah, it's so exciting! 80 out of 365 is still a proper large amount. Really? Alright, gravy bone for Hoagie, let's go. Oh, look. Oh. Are you seeing those ears right now as well? Right. I took my glove off again because I was fidgeting. But yeah, this is what we got. We got the tasty treats, gravy bites, complete with smiling terrier on the front. And we got a gravy bone. And you give it to the boy. Eat it. There we go. It's nearing a third of the year, I guess. Oh, him crunch. Look at him go. I was supposed to break it up into bits so that he wouldn't choke on it. His name's Hoagie. He's 10 years old and he never learnt how to eat. But yeah, when they are in the racing industry, quite often they are fed they're fed kibble, but they soak it in water beforehand. And part of the reason kibble is good for them is because like they can crunch it and exercise their teeth. But because it becomes like this slurry, their teeth can go really bad really easily. So that's why it's important to like give your dog something crunchy that they can help clean their teeth with. You're gonna look, got some work to do, but it's awesome to catch a stream. Have an amazing time for it. Thank you so much, and good luck at work. It's so good to hear from you. He's gone back to sleep almost straight away. I wake up for treats and nothing else. I don't care about your undying love and affection. Your old dog, like really old, used to wet his dinner food. Well, I guess if they're an older dog and they kind of have trouble with crunching, then I can understand that. But they're doing this with like dogs that have just got out of puppy herds, and it's just because they can't be bothered to look after them properly. And so we had to like wet the food a little bit when we first got them, just so that they would know that it was food. And then we like got them off it eventually and just gave them dry food. But we also give them like pate stuff, like stuff from a can, because it's slightly better for their stomachs, I think. I mean, greyhounds have really sensitive stomachs. Almost anything, like if their food regime changes or something like that, that can just make their tummy slightly upset. But if you can get them food that's like designed for sensitive dog stomachs, then that's usually fine. But he also had breakfast that was solid food, so he got that in the morning when his old body still had energy. Aww. Yeah, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and I imagine that's true for dogs as well. Or at least that's what I'd hope. I mean, our two get fed twice a day. They have their breakfast in the mornings, and then they have dinner last thing at night. But now that Kiki's had her leg amputated, she does need a lot of pain management, and so we do give her, we give her this little bowl of cat food, like soft cat food, that's covered in like one of the painkillers she has. She has two types of painkillers. Yeah, Ali needs breakfast, okay? Everyone needs breakfast, it's important, okay? Even if it's just something small, or something that's nice and easy on your stomach, you should have it, okay? I like eggs for breakfast. I love eggs just because of how versatile they are. Eggs and toast, can't go wrong. Unless you have an egg allergy or you're vegan, but... Egg and potato. Oh, that sounds nice. Like a hash brown? I mean, that's kind of like a bit heavy for me, first thing, but at the same time, when I was at Sixth Form College, the college canteen would sell hash browns at breakfast. Cheesy toast. Oh, that does sound good. I do like toast and I do like cheese. But we've also been giving Kiki, like, we've been hiding her pills in a spoonful of tuna. And that goes down really well. Oh, potato cubes and ketchup. Ooh, that does sound nice as well. I mean, I'm not huge on ketchup. I think it's a little bit too sweet for me. But, I do like potatoes, and I do like tomatoes as well. Like, it's weird. I like tomatoes, but I don't really like ketchup that much. Yeah, like, have you seen how much sugar's in ketchup? It has a lot of sugar in, okay? And also, you Americans love to have sugary condiments on stuff. Like, I went to a baseball game, and they gave me a sandwich that had this barbecue sauce on it, and it was like syrup. It was so sweet, and then it just had like a slightly smoky finish. And I was like, why are you putting syrup on your, like, beef sandwiches? What are you doing? America, I'm sorry. Also, my mum had this salad that was like a savory salad with, like, I think it had tuna in it, but then it also had like this strawberry syrup on it, and I was like, Mom, what are they feeding you? This is perverse. Yeah, yeah, barbecue sauce. I mean, we have barbecue sauce over here, but it's not syrupy and it's not sugary. So, I don't know. But yeah, I went to California in 2016. I mean, I was also in like New Jersey and New York for a couple of weeks as well. And then we flew over to the other coast. The other coast, the West Coast. But yeah, we had some fun things over there. Most barbecue sauce uses brown sugar as a base. Yeah, but why? Why? I don't want sugary meat. Why do you need sugary meat? I'm sorry for like kink shaming Americans here, but to me, it's savory and you should have. But I just remembered Americans like candied bacon as well, which yeah. I think part of the reason I'm vegetarian now is just because there were so many weird meat products I saw in America. Mimi said that when you visit, everything will taste bland. Oh, in Sweden? I mean, I guess. I haven't actually eaten a huge amount of Swedish food. I mean, I like Dime bars, and I like Marabou chocolate. You like to dip your bacon and eggs in syrup? I'm sorry for being British, but like, I just don't do this. I mean, I don't know what Swedish barbecue sauce is like. I do want to find out. I probably will eventually. But Sven is coming over here first, and I won't feed them baked beans because I love them. I'll find something else to... Yeah, I imagine Sweden's not too dissimilar to how things are here. But a cousin of mine went to Canada, and she found a shop that was selling baked beans, and they had original baked beans, British style baked beans, and then baked beans with maple syrup in them. Oh, I mean, I want potato and egg together, but I will probably pass on the bacon due to being vegetarian. But I do have this rather nice vegetarian bacon. I can't remember the name of the company that makes it, but they do really good vegan sausages as well. I find it's quite difficult to get vegetarian sausages right, but when they are done just right, they're so good. I love a good veggie sausage. There's this cafe that I like to go to sometimes. It's just like a 5-minute walk from my house, and they do the most amazing breakfast buns. I'll get like a vegetarian sausage bun with an egg on it, and it's so good. It's like my favorite breakfast. Bread without added sugar. I don't remember how bread tasted when I was in America. Why, why would you have sugary bread? I mean, all of your bread has sugar in it. I'm trying to think of the times I ate bread when I was in America. I think I did have French toast at a diner in New Jersey once, but that did have like syrup drizzled on it, so that would be sweet. Hello?
Hello, are you coming to the mass?
No, I'm not. I'm streaming. I can never get a moment's peace around here, can I? Yes, I want to play VR chat with friends! And especially now that I've, like, cleared away all the mess in my room, I can do VR again. Oh, I don't know, I feel like maybe Americans are sort of immune to sugar in small quantities because it's in everything at such high quantities all the time. I mean, obviously America's not the only country that does this. My mum has a friend who's from Egypt originally, and apparently, like, the rate of diabetes there is so high just because of sugary foods being the norm there. As long as you can control yourself. But, I know, bread here is... I like all sorts of bread. Like, bread is bread and bread is good. I'm not, like, fussy when it comes to, like, brown bread or white bread. But, my brother, dated a Jewish boy. Well, he's actually dated several Jewish people, but that's besides the point. Anyway, they learnt to bake challah, and sometimes they still do just bake challah for the fun of it, because it's delicious. It's delicious. Thank you, Jewish people, for giving us challah, among other things. Yeah, it's good bread, and you can, like, drizzle it with honey and plait it. Like, it's often just plaited, and it's so good. And, like, when it's warm, straight from the oven, so good. I just want challah now. I want bread. I want to eat bread. Before the stream, I had some soup. I had some minestrone. It was good. But I'm thinking I should have eaten something a little more substantial because I'm starting to feel a bit peckish. But then it is like 6 p.m. here, and my dinner is usually in about an hour's time. Like, usually in my family we eat at like 7 p.m. or maybe slightly later than that. But I did have some ginger cookies before well, at the start of the stream I had them, and I had hot chocolate as well, which is why I have the Marx Brothers mug on screen, which, by the way, is real. I made this. Hang on. I have it. Mug is real. I made it for my granny. Okay, so it's got Groucho, and then it's got Harpo, and it's got Chico marks as well. It's difficult to see, but yeah, it's got 3 of the Marx Brothers on it. I'm sorry for forgetting Carl, there wasn't room. But yeah, that is a mug I made for my granny when she was, oh, I made everything small! My dad... Hey Sven, have a sip of. Oh, okay, you can't because you're actually above it in the in the layers hierarchy. Yes, Ali, please eat. Everyone, if you haven't eaten anything in a long time, please eat, even if it's something small. Okay, food is good for you, and it's better to be fed than to be going hungry. All right. Get something to eat on the way home. I didn't realize people were out. What do you mean it's only been like 12 hours? If I didn't have food for 12 hours, I would be like trembling on the floor in the fetal position, okay? Like even if it's just a little snack or something, like I don't know, a handful of seeds or something, or like I don't know, some dried fruits, some trusty gorp. Oh, you're pet sitting. Okay, right. Well, can you not get something to the house? I don't know. When I pet sit for Sebi and Louie, the person who owns them actually orders food in for me, which is nice. Like she's like, "Oh, there's a pizza in the fridge. You can put that in the oven." Like, yeah, I basically just get paid in food and like fun video games. And I'm not complaining because I get paid by my other pet sitting job, and people also pay me to do art and play video games. So you return to your super secret lair tonight. That's why she said to eat on the way home. Ah, I see. I see. I say. I swear. Hang on, was that? That might have been my other brother coming back. I don't know. Oh, I am hungry though. Oh, we've been streaming for 2.5 hours. Oh, I had a Discord ping and it's Amelia telling me to join Vespa's server. I am in. Don't be a dick. No politics or awful shit. Use common sense. 18 plus is only for confirmed horny adult issues. Well, I'm not horny, so I guess I'm not getting that role. That's fine. But I like that you have a super secret lair. That's cool. I have a room, and you are all in it with me. Like, you can't see a lot of my just chatting screen because Hoagie's in the way, but I guess I could hide him briefly just so you could see. There, look, I have like a shelf with stuff on it, and my halberd is hanging on the wall. I'll move the text up just so you can see my neon light that I painted for myself. Oh yeah, I definitely want to see character designs. Show me all your character designs, like... Luigi guy's back! How is the meeting? Did you have fun? Well, did... you don't have fun at work. Well, you do, but sometimes... I don't know, depends how much you love your job. Some people hate their jobs. Oh, you don't have permission to post in art? Huh? Okay, it was a meeting. I'm sorry, I just kind of ask things, like, reflexively. There's a cat soundly asleep in your lap. Which one, Sven? Spill the beans. Tell us about the cats that you have. You have 3 cats. Sven has 3 cats, by the way. But yeah, welcome back. Welcome back. It's nice to have you back again. Harley! She is cozy and asleep. Well, Hoagie is also cozy and asleep, as you can see. But he's still got one ear slightly up. I think maybe even though he's streaming, he's listening out for the tasty treats box. Why aren't you cool enough to post in Mimi Art Channel? Oh, hang on. I think I am actually a moderator for her server. I could go in and change it, maybe. Right, permissions. Roles. streamer friend and VIPs. I don't actually know a whole lot about like Discord moderation stuff, because the only server I've been a mod of is this one and mine, I think. Maybe Sven's as well, but I don't know a huge amount. There's a role called Duck in Lobster's server. I don't know what that means. What happens when you get the duck role? Hang on, is there a bot called Duck? Oh, Luigi guy appears with the duck emote. Oh, she's trying to fix it. I'm sorry, I'm trying to remove it. But yeah, what is Duck? Okay, there are two bots. One is Me6 and the other is Yagpudub. What is the duck roll? I'm so scared. Okay, but if you have to be a mod to post in art, then oh, there we go. Right, let's take a look. Art. Oh, cute! Oh, I like the big, like, cardigan, I guess, or like... Oh, that is cute. With, like, the paws. Oh, adorable. Mushy! Oh, cute. Okay, I am gonna do, like, a quick BRB, just because I need to go do some magical girl stuff real quick. Real ones, no. But yeah, BRB... Huh? Ignored? Who am I ignoring? Who am I ignoring? Oh, is he asleep now? Gravy bone. Oh, okay. We'll give him a gravy bone. I didn't mean to ignore you. I'm so sorry. Okay. I pick up the box. Tasty treats. Gravy bites. I think this might be the last gravy. Oh no, there's 3 left. Oh, Fergus. Look at that sweet face. Look at those deep, soulful eyes that you can just fall into. Yep, Discord moderation distracted the Froyer. Okay, I have broken it in twain for easy mastication. That's not a word I should have used because it sounds too similar to something else. Oh, he chewing. Did he get it? Oh, it fell on the floor. He's got it! What a good boy. Big stretch! You can ski down that. Oh. Okay, for real, I need to go do magical girl stuff. I need to pee. I mean, do magical girl stuff. Stuff that magical girls do. Magical girls don't pee. Okay, BRB.
say that because
Alright. Well, I was gonna grab a little snacky anyway, just because I'm hungry and I've been streaming for a while.
I would recommend. Sorry.
Yeah, say hi to chat, everyone.
Hello, chat. I didn't even realise you were streaming. I just came in because there's a.
Do you like my BRB screen?
I saw it the other day. It's fucking swag.
I think it still has like a buffering frame on it, but I'll chop that off in Vegas later. But yeah, there is a
This boy.
He's got something on his head. I'd be very surprised if it was a tick in December. He might just have like something.
Yeah, verdict from the vet is that she could. Wound looks fine. There's absolutely no fluid build-up, but she thought it might be. Gets to wear the shirt. Maybe a bit more. To be naked.
Alright, I can't remember if the
also-
stitches need to be like cut out or if they get
No,
absorbed.
they're dissolvables. He was saying that she can come and have them removed if they don't dissolve right, which sometimes they don't. But he was saying that they should dissolve on that.
There was
Alright.
also, in the waiting room, somebody came in holding this bundle of blanket with a dachshund in it,
Oh my god!
which had, like, bandages around its back half, but it saw Kiki and immediately lost its mind, and I was like, mate, she's not much of a threat to you right now.
She has 3 legs, chill out!
It was a very sweet little dachshund.
Alright, I was gonna grab like a bag of chips or something. Also, do you like my fluffy tracksuits?
Oh, they're the ones that have Stish on them.
It's Stish. Lilo, it's Stish.
Yeah, it's Stish.
Right, go grab some. You gonna come with me?
Firearms downstairs, big boy.
Okay, that means. Okay. Good boy. Yes. That's the wrong. There we go. We're back. You hear a worm? Yep, Hoagie's here. Worm on a string is here. And, Kiki is back from the vets. But if she were to come up here, it would mean going up 2 flights of stairs. And she's not allowed to do stairs. And also, she's heavy! Like, when greyhounds aren't skin and bones, they are also pure muscle. Oh, and he's off again. Hoogus! Hoogie! Are you seeing this? No, he's back. He's back. I fed him so many sausages today, it's unreal. Ah, I dropped it! Hoogus! Hoogus! Oh, there we go. Yeah, I don't actually know how much longer he'll stick around because my brother's back, Kiki's back, Dad is back. However, my mum and my older brother have gone out elsewhere for the evening, so dinner's going to be a bit later than usual. So I got myself some people treats. I got some chips, crisps, chips. I don't know what to call them because people on either side of the pond have different things, so I just call them chips. It's a neat little compromise. And now he's staring at me because I'm eating my... You've had loads of treats today, sir. These are mine. Goodbye, Hogus. Nah, well, I'll turn this off for now and you can bask in the glory of my room that I drew for myself. He left like he arrived, with a messy blankie. He sure did. He didn't even use his bed once. Off to do dog things. Yes, yes. Very important dog things. I think he needs to go and sniff Kiki. But, I don't know if you heard what my brother said whilst I was on BRB, but, the vet says that she's healing up really nicely. And, she's going to have to, like, wear a shirt in the house for 1 more week. And then she'll be alright. I dragged the bed all the way up and he didn't even need to use it. I know, it's such a shame. He doesn't appreciate all of the things I do for him. Sorry if there's, like, bits of empty silence, I'm snacking. But yeah, after another week of her wearing the shirt as like a cone alternative, she'll be able to be naked, I suppose. Although we tend to have like a house collar for her. For some reason, my mum, when Hoagie's house collar broke, she was like, I don't want to get him another one. So Hoagie's just naked all the time anyway. What up, Froyo? Hi, Lamit. You just missed Hoagie. He just left, and I'm sorry you missed him. But I'm here and I am eating people treats. That is to say, I'm eating crisps. Yeah, he might come back, or May might come and take his place. I don't know. I mean, I dare say I could go and find her and then wiggle the laser pen about a bit. And we've got all these new toys for her as well. My brother went to the pet shop to buy her some catnip. And he also bought her, like, these jingly toys, and he had them in his backpack, and he was saying, I feel like the town's local jester. Because he was just walking through town jingling. But yeah, once I finish this bag of crisps, I'll go and find May, and then we will switch this to May Cam. And I do actually have some cat treats in one of the drawers above my desk, so... You will be able to redeem points and channel bits for May as well. Mm. Okay. Chisps are finished. I'm gonna go find May, so I will pop the BRB screen back on. See you in a bit. Got some toys. Angie body is Angie, you didn't eat so you lurk. Good, I'm glad you're lurking and I'm glad you're eating. Right, we're back. And yeah, I'm turning the camera back on because we have a May. Right. Laser. It's not working. Come on, laser. You have wasabi peanuts, and you may have underestimated. Hi, Saku. Welcome in, Saku Nya. Bro, is that a cat? It sure is. She's chasing a laser pen. She's, unfortunately the laser pen I have is kind of cheap looking, so... We did have my dog in here before, but our other dog just came back from the vets and he wants to go see her. The cat, however, is indifferent to the dogs, so she's getting some fun now too. And what we also have is, we've got some toys, we've got some catnip, we've got some treats. I know there is a redeem currently that says gravy bone for Hoagie, but if you redeem that now, it will be a dreamy for May. Does that make sense? because I set this up with the intention of it being dog cam, but the dog is gone, so now the cat is here. Mimi, you see the laser? Oh, gravy bone for Hoagie. Alright, that'll be a dreamy for Mimi. Ooh. Sorry, that was my headphone wire. No, don't jump away from the camera. Okay, we've got Dreamies. The jump. Yeah, cats are good at jumping. Oh. I think the thing about having gloved hands is the snack residue stays on the glove. Cat just yeets itself out of the video. She's very agile, okay? Alright, and another one. This one's from Lamith, okay, May? I dropped it, sorry. Hello, this is my hand. Dreamies. In the US we call that brand Temptations. Yeah, we have Temptations as well, but they're owned by another brand, weirdly? Your cats love greenies. Are those a dog treat? You'll be right back. You need to get food. You just decided to check on me, but what a lovely little cat. Alright, it's been a pleasure to see you, and I hope you enjoy your food. So thank you so much. We've also got a couple of toys that I think she likes. There are these sort of rattly balls. How do you feel about these, May? Yo! She's giving it a little sniff. Oh, and she ignored it. She loves the laser the most, but it keeps turning on and off. Like, I replaced the batteries in this thing. They have cat ones, they're really good for your cats, and Temptations have a lot of byproduct. Greenies are healthier. Oh, she's on the desk. Yeah, the webcam is like mounted onto my desk. Sniffing the dog treat box. I have some news for you, May. You are not a dog. May, can you see the laser? You can't stop May from being a dog. I know, like, follow your dreams, May, but dog treats are too big for your tiny mouth. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. I did actually give her a gravy bone once, and she carried it around in her mouth like a little cigar. But I think since then she's figured out that they're too big for her to crunch on. Oh my gosh, I wish you could see her right now. Her eyes are so big. Mimi! She's gonna knock the microphone over. My mic is the type that really needs to have an arm, but it didn't come with an arm. So I kind of have it standing on one of my coasters, and it's really awkward, and I think the... I think the cable is slightly messed up by me doing that, but I just haven't got around to getting an arm for it. Well, I also made this, like, VTuber asset mic, and I wish that was real. I want my microphone to look like this, IRL. Mate, I'm waving the little red dot around, and you're not looking! You're not looking! Oh, no, I can see her penguin. Right, okay, I'll put the BRB screen on again, because I need to walk across the room to go get it, but... I need to reactivate the cat. Yeah, sure. Right. What we can do is, we can fill her toy with Dreamies, and then, she'll probably play with it then, and be on the floor then. Because I do think she may have cottoned on to the idea that, like, he's being filmed. I don't know, I just have this feeling. I feel like animals do know when they're being filmed, because sometimes they do, like, hide if I get my phone out. Okay. We have the penguin filled with treats. Animals hate phones. Well, they go against nature, don't they? Oh, okay, well I popped it on the floor and some treats fell out, so... Come on, bap it about a bit. Come on then. Yeah, it's the penguin. I don't think it rolls about so well on my carpet because it's so thick. But honestly, maybe having like specific Animal Cam streams like this rather than having them as an add-on to my art streams might be better, because I feel like I was constantly getting distracted by like having the laser pen or having the cat jump on my desk when I'm trying to draw, that kind of thing. But I'm glad you people like my animal streams. Like I'm always trying to think of new fun ways to entertain everyone here, so they're always appreciated. I'm glad people enjoy them as much as I do. You just started watching bird cams again. Oh yeah, well I suppose with those, it's like you get to see how they really live, and they don't actually like need a whole lot of enrichment, and they don't need an anime girl to baby them all the time. But I don't know, maybe people like watching anime girls baby animals. Well, I mean, there's enough of you here, right? So, bird cams featuring cat and hedgehog. Sounds like a Sonic game, huh? Oh. And she's back up on the desk. May! May, look, there's a little red dot! May, stop trying to eat the dog treats! Oh, there's also like a jingly cage toy that we could try. It looks like this. It's blue and purple. Blurple. May! Pew! Flew out of frame. Well, she's going to have a look at it, but I don't think she's taking a huge amount of interest in it. She's just looking up at me. She just wants to be with me. Your problem is, May, that you love me too much. I need you to love my viewers. I need you to love... She's sticking her face in the treat box. Hang on, maybe if I place it right here. The cat would like attention. I'm giving her attention. She just wants to eat dog treats. I need to eat them. Maybe she wants a sausage. Oh! Good to hello! And welcome, Raiders! Okay, that is a dog. My cat wants to eat dog treats. We've got a sausage. How do you feel about sausage? Oh, she got it! Oh, it was too big for her mouth. May, sausage. She just took it! I'm sorry you can't see this, she's got it on the desk. Right. May, sausage. But yeah, welcome Kashui, and welcome Raiders. I saw you were doing like a variety stream, Kashui, is that right? How was your stream? I want you to tell me all about it. But yeah, today is my affiliate-versary. And I did have my dog Hoagie here, but then our other dog Kiki just got back from the vets, so uh, mostly playing Osu, right? That sounds like Kashui behavior. But you did Jump King. I've seen gameplay of that. It looks really fun. But yeah, today's mostly been like a just chatting stream, which is not something I do terribly often, because I worry about like running out of material to talk about it. You love it when raid timer cuts your sentence? Yeah, I think mine does that as well. Like, there is a little bit of stream delay and you kind of have to account for that. Yeah. I did have doggy cam, but then our other dog came back from the vet and Hoagie wanted to go and see her. So he's gone, and I'm trying to do cat cam, but I think May has sort of cottoned on to the fact that she's being filmed. So she likes to sit on my desk, and the desk is where the, like, my webcam is mounted on like the edge of my desk, so you get a good view of the floor. Oh, she's seen a little red dot. Only the little red dot doesn't want to go up. Come on, little red dot. Little red dot. I mean, if worst comes to the worst, I can pick her up and put her in front of the webcam, but... Oh, she's watching with intent. Do you see this little red laser? Yes! Yes! This is May! She's also my Pog emote. She also got a dog sausage just now, but I think it's too big to go in her tiny mouth. She likes the smell of it, though. But yeah, today is my 1 year anniversary of being an affiliate, and I also got my Twitch recap. Yep, and we have Hoagie as a follower emote as well. I photoshopped the crying cat eyes onto him. I don't know if it's super obvious when the emote is that small, but I did photoshop the crying cat eyes onto him. Oh, May, you just do not want to play ball, or penguin, or laser pen, or sausage. Hang on, I'll, Right, well, I have hands. Hello, I wear gloves because, for those of you who don't know me, I've got too many assets on. I'm sorry, Bomb Pit, but I'm gonna have to lose some of these. Right, let's get rid of these. Alright, I have hands with gloves, okay? And I have hands with gloves in real life. But yeah, I'm Freya, or Freya. I'm a magical girl VTuber. And I have 2 greyhounds and a cat. I'm mostly an artist. I mostly do art streams. And that was what I was about to start talking about. Because I got my Twitch recap today, and your cat just fell on water and is freaking out. Oh, poor kitty! I'm so sorry. But yeah, I am in the top 4% of art streamers, which is crazy to me. Like, I'm not a big streamer. I have like 230 followers or something. I'm not gonna be reaching partner anytime soon, as much as I'd love to. But, it's still crazy to me that I'm one of the more popular art streamers on this platform. I think maybe it says something about how it's primarily a gaming platform before it's an art platform, but at the same time, like, I'm happy. I do play some video games as well. When it comes to video games, I would say that I mostly am a variety streamer, maybe? I mean, I like Splatoon, I like Destiny 2, I like the Project Moon games, although I'm still playing through Lobotomy Corporation, but I would like to play Library of Ruina at some point, and Limbus Company is coming out soon, so keep an eye out on that. What else? I like party games, I like multiplayer games that I can play with friends, I like games with Twitch integration. Yeah, if you have any ideas for any games you would like to see me play, please let me know. Yes, Limbus soon! I'm a little bit hesitant to play it straight away just because I don't want to spoil any of the previous games for myself. And I'm pretty close to finishing Lobotomy Corporation. But yeah, this cat does not want to cooperate. Oh, she says, wow. Wow. She says, I want to be on the desk. I'm sorry, I was trying to pick her up so that she'd be visible on the camera, but... Hello, May. Ew, don't touch me. Disgusting. Wait, I'm sorry that I ditched a bunch of assets before, but I just wanted to show off my model a little bit. I do have feet, but you need to pay to see those. I was saying this before, but I mean, I'm wearing like boots as well as socks. I'm telling you, May, these are dog treats. Look, they've got a picture of a dog on the front, and I know you can't read, but I expect you to know what a dog looks like, okay? Feet dog. No, I'm telling you, I don't give those out for free. I also didn't realize how many Freya enjoyers are into that sort of thing. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. It's my bad for bringing up my model. I do have a full body model, but I just wanted to show everyone my gloved hands and my gloved hands. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Well, yeah, I'm sorry my cat isn't really wanting to cooperate. Oh! Thank you, Josh D. Weeb, for following. I am not posting toes. This is not that kind of stream. You also have a full body model? Oh yes, I've seen it actually. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Right, I might just bring myself a little bit lower down just so like we can actually see chat. There we go. She has water feet. I've seen them. They're very cute, but also not in a weird way. Like, I enjoy your feet platonically. Okay, somehow that's even weirder. I enjoy your feet from a non-sexual perspective. I don't... Oh, but then when you say that, it makes it sound like the kind of thing that someone who's into feet would say. But then also, sometimes people who are into feet are like, I love feet! So, yeah. Case in point, Josh. Thank you. See? You just can't win when you talk about feet. Because then everyone's like, you're talking about feet, you must love them. If you love feet so much, why don't you marry them? May, can you see the laser? I know it's barely working, but that's not my fault. I did replace the batteries in them. Look at the little red dot! If it wants to fucking show up. Right, maybe I need to, like, open it and, like, push the batteries in a little more or something. I don't know. I need to, like, twist the top off. Maybe it's supposed to have one more battery, like, in it. I don't know. Or maybe the top wasn't on properly. I don't know. You had 3 bananas and cheesy bread. Yes, you're the sum of all your parts, and all of you is wonderful, so... May. Do you see the little red dot? Oh, it's so tempting. I just know you want to race over and chase it. She is looking at it, but she's looking at it from atop the desk. Maybe if we do cat cam again, I'll have to change the position of the camera. Oh, wee! Oh. Yes, this is what the people want. Yes, give the people what they want. Yes! Oh, you're such a good cat. You're fantastic. Yeah? Oh, yeah? Yeah, yeah. Okay, right, so first of all, we put on the cat ears. Throw your cat ears. Okay. You know why your YouTube has that. You know why. With your previous comments, I think it speaks for itself. Alright, we got the cat ears. And then, we do the little nya. Nya 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 nya. Oh, you hate it? You hate it? You really hate it, huh? Then why were you asking for my toes before? Why are you asking for my feet, huh? I'm joking, I'm joking. I stopped wiggling the laser for like 2 seconds, and now she is not looking. Yeah, my question exactly, Luigi guy, exactly. Oh, okay. Right, I didn't realize there was like a distinction there. Right, sorry, my cat is walking in front of my face tracking webcam. Oh no, she's found where the dreamies are. Okay, toe beans? Like, when you're an animal and you have cute little baby paws, understandable. Like, May's got the cutest tiny teeny baby paws in the whole world, and she's walking in front of my webcam, which is why my face tracking is going all over the place. May! Ugh, I'm trying to throw the dreamies, but... Right. You see this? You see this, May? I'm gonna throw it. And now she's just showing off her bumhole to the viewers. May, I need you to turn around. I'm gonna get TOS for this. Although I think the microphone asset is proving to be a very convenient sensor. So I'm thankful for that, at least. I did throw another one for you. I can't see where I threw it, though. Oh, it's behind the jingly ball. It's behind the jingly ball. Oh, okay, sorry, you can see my legs. Fluffy tracksuit bottoms reveal, I guess. She wants me to throw another one. This is ridiculous. She is so cute. She's really small as well. When we took her to the vets once, we had to get her weighed to figure out how much medication she needed. She doesn't need the medication anymore. She's perfectly healthy, but she needed like a certain number of millimeters for medication, depending on her weight. And today you learned Freya has legs. Do the treat above her head in a circle. Right? May? I don't know if you heard that. She did just go whew. But apparently noise cancelling gets a lot of her noises, which upsets me greatly. Oh. Look at her tiny eyes! I say tiny, they're huge, but... Yummy, yummy. Is someone out there? The door to my room is just beyond there, so... Sniff my fingy! You're gonna sleep? Alright, thank you Josh for coming. I'm sorry, I know I teased you about feet, but like, genuinely, every viewer means so much to me, so thank you for coming. It's been wonderful to have you here. And I hope you sleep well. So thank you. There's my little May. Oh, sorry. I turn away from the camera and it makes my tracking go bonkers. Maybe I should have opted for glasses that didn't have quite so thick frames, because I think the eye tracking goes a bit funny if the arm of my glasses, like, obscures it. I'm sure a lot of people in here will beg to differ, but yeah. Sleep well! Oh, May. Look at her jump! You can see her little peachy tummy, her little belly. And she's got like a pair of wings on her throat. Like a pair of golden wings. Do you see that? Like she's literally like my magical girl companion. She bit the glove! Did the treat go inside your mouth? Or did it go on the... Okay, now she's just biting me. Mei Mei bit me. And that really hurt Mei Mei, and it's still hurting. Blum, 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 blum. I don't know if she dropped the treat or not, but she bit my finger. Oh, is that a high five? Is that a high five, maybe? Pew! I threw it out of frame again. I'm such a bad streamer. I'm such a bad cat parent. Hang on, maybe if I tilt it this way. Oh, it's covered up by my chair partly, but... What you doing over there, May? Are there any treats left inside the penguin? It's possible I might need to refill it, but also I don't think it rolls around terribly well on the carpet. Hey, what if we laser? Hmm? Yes! Okay, you can't see it because she's out of frame, but she's doing the little bum wiggle thing. Yes! Yes! Nyum! You can just see her little bum and her little tail. Oh, you're so boring! She keeps walking onto my desk and in front of the other webcam. No, you're posing for the wrong camera, May! Right, okay, if you see me vanish, or if I go very still and just, like, face straight forward with a big smile, it's because she's covering up the webcam. May, please. Wait, do you think I'd be able to, like, mount the webcam onto the shelf? Okay, please no docs. Please no docs. Right. Okay, if you saw my face, no you didn't. Okay, if you saw my thigh, no you didn't. Okay, I've just tried to place it on the... I'm playing a dangerous game here. Okay, I'm sorry if you can see, like, messy bits of my room, but... What if I just do handheld camera mode? There, you can see her! Oh god, be careful. Yeah. Look at Isn't she beautiful? That's my gorgeous girl right there. Hi, Mei. Very stoic, I know. But yeah, I was kind of filming her like this the other day for some people on Discord. Little asshole cutie. I know. Oh, May, say hi to the Freya enjoyers. I love her eyes too! I love her eyes too. Okay, I showed for my website earlier in the stream, but I did a painting of her that I'm really proud of. And you can view it on my website. Okay. Oh, okay, it's not case sensitive, that's good. She's on the shelf! Slow blinks, she loves us! Yes! Yeah, so my shelves are like stepped, and I made them like that so she would climb on them like a climbing frame. And she loves to survey her kingdom from atop the shelves. But yeah, I'm really glad that I did them like this because I think she really likes them. Loaf! I know, she's like a tiny little rye loaf. Can you see her little paws, like, over the edge, kind of? But yeah, nobody saw my face before, right? Am I gonna have to delete this VOD afterwards? Because that would suck. I love torties too. My previous cat was a Torby, I guess. So like, a tabby tortie, if that makes sense. She's not a Torbjorn main. She died before Overwatch came out, but you weren't looking, so you cannot say. Right? Well, thank you for at least pretending that you do not see it. But yeah, my arm's kind of getting tired because I spent like 6 hours carrying shopping yesterday. Right, can I just glue it? Alright, okay, so you can just see a glass, right? Because I've got... Yes! So I've got blue tack on like the webcam mount, so I can just stick it places. Yeah, you get a lovely view of her chin and the dog treat box. I guess I can just move that out of the way. But I think she wants a dog treat. There, she's watching over us. Chunk position. Oh, well, she's not like overweight or anything, but she does just look so round from here. She's my guardian angel watching over me. Hi, Mei. I love you. Sniff my finger. Wait, this one I think has some treat dust on it. Are you gonna smell my fingy? Are you gonna smell my fingy? I'm having to stretch my spine really hard so I can still be seen by like the face tracking, but also so I can reach up to her. What if I just tilt my webcam like this? Or maybe tilt it upwards a little bit. Maybe, I don't know. Hang on, is this properly shut? No, it wasn't. Because it's one of these ones with like a soft close mechanism. But yeah, I'm not sponsored by IKEA, but my partner is Swedish, so I do like the Eket shelves with drawers. You just press them and they open, and then you press them again and they close. Precision Swedish engineering. She's come back at me. Oh, she's rubbing it, because she loves it too. Again, IKEA. I'm not sponsored, but if you do want to sponsor me, please do. Most of the furniture in my room is from IKEA, apart from my bed, but that's just very high tech, so... Not to disparage the most beautiful and majestic furniture designer company ever, IKEA, okay? But if IKEA did Murphy beds, I would buy them, probably. But they do not. She's just looking down. Is someone coming? It's so funny, like, when my brother or someone walks past my room and then they just see the cat at the very top of the shelf. But yeah, she can, like, go up the steps, kind of, and then go onto another shelf, which is, like, around the corner, and then go on top of my bed, and then hide behind all the stuffed toys on the bed. Ooh, maybe I should, like, take the camera and show that. So, like, she's up here, and then she would go up, and then around onto the shelf and onto the top of the bed. And you can see my stuffed toys. Can you see the Judd plushie? My brother got me a Judd plushie for my birthday. And I love him. I'll just put the camera back down here. You can see her. She will look down on you because she is superior. That's just the facts. What if I shone the laser on here? What would you do then? Oh, this is huge. This is how we're doing this now. Oh, yes! Absolutely phenomenal. You can't even see her eyes from this angle, so it's a silhouette. Yeah, she is the void. Yeah, I hear that, like, black cats are so difficult to rehome because people are like, oh, well, I can't put them on Instagram. And it's like, why do you care so much? Like, that is a living being. And also, you're just objectively wrong. Like, she's beautiful. You saw how she was before. She is the creature of all time. Like, yeah, they are. Like, the contrast between her fur and her eyes, and like the little gingery peachy bits on her, like, just sublime. Like, I reckon if she existed in ancient Egypt, they would have worshipped her because she's got a pair of gold wings on her front. And also, her eyes are just beautiful. She's just a beautiful cat, and she's a fucked up little creature that lives in my house, and I love her! Okay, she's grooming herself now. Gotta look beautiful for her international audience. Oh, she's giving herself a scratch as well. She's been a bit itchy lately, and I can't figure out why, because I don't think it's fleas, but we got her flea treatment anyway. Because if she had fleas, the dogs would have fleas, and the dogs don't have fleas, but she's itchy. What's your problem, May? Why are you itchy? Are you even looking at the laser anymore? Oh, goodbye. Dandruff? I mean, maybe. I think if I had to, like, shower her, it would be a last resort, or, like, give her a bath or whatever. I mean, for a start, we don't have a bathtub, but, like, I don't want to, like, wrestle her in the shower, you know? But, like, if it turns out to be some kind of skin condition that absolutely requires shampoo, then I guess I will have to do it. I'll try and get her, like, to the vet at some point, but at the same time, we already have a lot of vet's bills relating to Kiki, and the insurance only covered, like, less than half of it, so... Vets cost money. She's here with Glorpo marks. Did you see her little peanut butter foot? Do you see her one blonde leg? Do you see it? One of her back legs is just like peachy gingery. Please. I don't know why it's so overexposed. It like auto focuses, but Get it clean, May. Welcome to my stream. My cat is cleaning her ass. But look at her little baby feet! Her paws are so tiny! How are you that small? Cheat codes, probably. Ah, how are you that small? Gosh, last time I looked at the like clock, it was like an hour ago. But yeah, I've streamed for 3.5 hours. That's a long stream by my standards, but then I know like some of my friends, like Wholesome Overlords, will just stream for like 12 hours at a time. And also, I'm having fun. I don't know about you, but I'm having fun. Sorry, I'm just like giving my arm a rest on the back of my chair. And also, I think that's kind of fixed the exposure. Oh no, I say that and then the exposure goes out again, but it seems to be focusing on my curtain, which is nice. But yeah, do you like my mug? My mug is real. I made it into a VTuber asset, and I made it myself So a few years ago, I used to have a job at a t-shirt printing company, and they had a mug printer as well. So for a while, I was making my own mugs, and honestly, I'd love to go back to doing that, but one, mug presses are expensive, and two, I think my old job might have gone out of business. I don't know, but if someone wants a design to go on a mug, I would love to design a mug for you. I know that's like a weird request, but like, I love designing mugs. And I think there might be some other mug designs on my website, maybe? I was actually commissioned to do a pair of mugs for, like, my neighbor's son and his brother. They both play a lot of League of Legends, right? And so he was like, can you do me 2 mugs that have, like, our League mains on? And honestly, I know what I was saying before about League of Legends and how it's absolutely not my kind of game and I'll probably never play it unless, like, I have a gun held to my head or something. But I like the character designs a lot. Please pay me to draw your favorite League character. I will have a lot of fun doing it, okay? Like, most big game companies are terrible and Riot is no exception, but they have some nice character art. That's all I can say. Wait, I like designing mugs. I like drawing League of Legends characters. One of my favorite commissions I've ever done was the designs got you into the game. I can see how that would work, yeah. If I didn't know anything about it and just saw the character designs, I'd be like, oh my god, I want to play it, but... and like... But also the fact that I'm quite, like, feminine, I think, would also, like, just make people hate me, that kind of thing. Like, I used to play Overwatch and have the mic on, and I was subjected to so much just abuse from people who didn't even know me, like... But then I think part of that was because I play on European servers, and so many people on there are just, like, tilted Russians. Like... so many tilted Russians. But yeah, I think my favorite story from playing Overwatch with the mic on was when my push-to-talk was broken. So I had to have open mic on if I wanted to do comms at all. And my dog, Hoagie, was like barking in the background. And I was trying to get him to be quiet, and then there's this tilted Russian guy who was like, I will fucking kill your dog! And I was like, my dog plays a better Ana than you, so shut up. I'm usually bad with, like, comebacks like that, and I only think of them until, like, half an hour after the encounter, and then I'm like, oh, I should have said that, but I was so chuffed with that. Yeah, my dog is a good Ana main, I think. But then I also remember this story that was, like, there was a Reinhardt player or something, and he was like, I don't know why the Anna on our team can't heal. Anna just isn't healing. And so they messaged in chat like, Anna, can you heal? Anna, please. And then Anna was like, I'm sorry, I'm playing with a USB steering wheel. I think about that all the time. I don't even play Overwatch anymore, but I think about Anna playing with a USB steering wheel all the time. Oh, look at her! Look at her and her beautiful eyes! Sorry, the webcam is no longer in optimal position for tracking my face, but there we go. Oh, is that a wink? Was that a wink? Oh, he's so lucky. Oh. May is adorable. She is. And I'm so glad that other people agree with me. Oh, look at her little tail. Her little tail tip just swaying. My dad sometimes says her tail looks like a sort of frond of seaweed. And honestly, I see what he means. Like, if she was a mermaid, she would, like, have camouflage that makes her look like seaweed. Oh, I love her ears as well. Where are you going? Oh, she's trying to dox me. She's trying to dox me. Alright, I'll just put the put the camera here for now. Oh, that's my water bottle. It actually has May on it. A catfish? Yes! I mean, I was trying to say mermaid, but yeah, that works too. Oh, May's becoming a VTuber as well, only the face on the water bottle is, There, do you see? Literally the exact same character. How on earth did they get away with this? There she is! Oh, her eyes are so shiny in this light as well. Oh. I love you, May May. Amazing! Alright, yeah, I should take a sip of water. I've been talking a lot. I never talk this much. Actually, that's not true. I probably talked a lot at Art Club yesterday. Okay, bye-bye. You like my wall? I painted it myself. And now she's... Oh, okay, she's found where the Dreamies are. What if I put the Dreamies here? Again, not sponsored, but if if Dreamies would like to sponsor May or me, either is fine. Right, I've asked like 3 brands to sponsor me this stream, like Sock Dreams, IKEA, and now this. Oh, did I ask Tesco to sponsor me? Because Tesco make these off-brand gravy bones. You think I should pet the cat? I think you're right. Smell my finger. Right. There's my other hand. There we go. Oh. May says, I don't think Freya should pet the cat. I think Freya should give me Dreamies. I need to open it. Don't walk away. She's like getting in my face, and I can't show you my face because I'm a magical girl in real life. Okay, what you see before you is me IRL. Okay, I am an anime girl made manifest. Okay. What's this, Mei? The end of my finger's been dyed orange by the treat dust. Sorry, tracking. Lem lem. Yummy fingies. Yubi. Yubi chodai. My tongue bobs are getting stuck on the fabric. Yes, now lick yourself, yes. Sniff my fingies. This is content right here. She almost knocked my mic again. And she's standing in front of my face. That's the wrong webcam, Maymay. I need to cover this webcam in catnip or something. Crunch, crunch. Oh, one fell into my lap as well. This one's special. It's been blessed by my thighs. A lot of people would have killed for that, Dreamy Maymay. Absolutely phenomenal. This is what people should come on Twitch for, in my opinion. Oh, I nudged it, and now you can't see her licking. You can see her peachy tummy from this angle. Yes, yes. Show them the peanut butter foot. Yes. Yes, bitch. Slay, etc. The pause, I know. Oh, are you thinking of getting on the floor again? Okay, remind me to tidy my desk next time I do one of these streams, cause... oh no, I dropped one into my PC case! Help! Hang on, maybe it fell, like, through? I don't know. Help! Hi, May. Right, she's on the floor now. Oh, she came back. Yes, May, I'm sorry. I tried to give you a dreamy, but it fell into my PC, and now I don't. Blum, blum, blum. I think she's got some treat dust on her nose. Oh my gosh, look at how orange my fingertips are. It's like Cheeto dust, but for animals. I might put these gloves in the wash when I'm done with stream, because I can't go on like this. I do actually have a spare pair of these, but they're not quite as nice. Peachy Gumby. Okay, goodbye, mate. Oh, she heard me crinkle the packet again. Look, I've probably given you too many dreamies. Oh, she sniffed my face. She's trying to stand like on the keyboard. Oh, what if we put the laser on the desk? What then, huh? You can't see it, but I promise it's like near. If anyone finds out how to make your VTuber model not go really small every time like the tracking goes a bit funny, please let me know. Is someone out there, May? She's like looking with intent at the door. What if I swivel this around? Okay, because I'm pointing a laser at the floor and she was looking. I'm sorry about my room, guys. Gamers. Gays and theys. I'm also sorry about the state of this laser pointer, because it's not... It only works like 50% of the time. And she's already jumped back onto the desk. And I can't get the laser to turn on. Laser, please. My room is fine. I mean, I guess there's lots of floor space in the middle, but there's still a lot I want to like tidy away a bit more. I mean, there's toys on the floor, but that's for the benefit of this animal. Okay, do not point that at your eyes, Freya. That's bad. I think it's broken. Oh no! Our laser! It's broken! Oh, Harkaios has won 100 from the jump catch game. Oh, you know what we haven't done in a little bit? Battle Royale. The Battle Royale is starting! Alright, now watch your little pixel guys fight to the death. I know some people who like have the Battle Royale command on a timer, and I should probably do that just so it'll be like something to spice up the stream, you know? But also there's so many little avatars today, so it's gonna be an interesting one. Oh no, Samantha! You be murking people, I know. Oh, watch out. Oh gosh, Suki might be in with a chance. Or it might be Midnight Queen Lillian, I don't know. Oh! There's a med pack and none of you are going for it. Oh no, Midnight Queen! Wait, Suki, go! Go get that med pack! Oh my gosh! Oh! Midnight Queen Lillian, well done! And you got so far as well, Suki. Alright, Midnight Queen Lillian, I know that you're like, probably lurking still, but, you've won like 500 currency points for the stream avatars. I know, it's so silly. Like, I feel like the AI for them just kind of ignores the med packs. It's weird. Should we do another one? We could do like best of 3. There's also like a boss battle thing, but I find that tends to be quite difficult unless you have lots of like active users in your chat. Also, like, that's the default plane. I did want to change it to something else. I have it written down in my streamer notebook, which is a thing that I have. Right, fight, 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 fight! Oh, seeing some people explode now. Oh gosh, this could be over quickly. Oh no, my bot died. Oh gosh, it's looking like Luigi guy might have this, you know. Oh, Kyle, I'm so sorry. Oh. Right, it's between Lemith and Luigi guy. Who's it gonna be? It's looking like they're on even footing. Lemith is alive, yeah. Oh, medpack! Luigi guy got it. I think Luigi guy might have this. And Luigi guy wins! 500 gold. Another thing we can do, this isn't quite as exciting, but it's still quite fun. Mass bomb. Watch everyone go flying. Ah! Where's everybody gone? Some people come back down, others I guess don't. Back in the air, just dropped in. But yeah, that was fun. Gosh, we are getting on for 4 hours streaming. I might just check and see who's live, because I imagine my dinner will be pretty soon. Maybe? I don't know, maybe that's wishful thinking on my part. But yeah, I'm kind of hungry, and I think I'm kind of losing steam a little bit, which is a shame, but... Let's send all of you to go and... Oh, Duchess Katie is stream? Oh, fantastic! Right, okay, we'll go and support her, I think. But yeah, I do want to thank everyone who's been here with me today. I've had so much fun. I want to wave goodbye to everyone. And, May says bye-bye as well. May, say bye to the people! Oh, hang on. It would help if I set up the raid, right? Raid... Duchess... It's underscore, isn't it? Duchess underscore Katie. Right, I do need to put this down because I can't type with one hand. Right, okay, you get her tail. Duchess underscore Katie. Alright, everyone go say hi to Katie for me, okay? She's also another brilliant British VTuber. And I love her. Oh, you're holding hands? Suki, that's so cute. But yeah, go say hi to Katie for me. Oh, the channel is also intended for mature audiences, so anyone who's under 18 right now, go watch some Pingu. The rest of you, go say hi to Katie.